start ranting about this goddamn robot.
Yes.
Start video transmission. We are now live over on my end. Let's go complain about this robot. Discord, please.
Me, bitch on my end. It's like, no, we're stuck at start video transmission.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go post my announcements.
Okay, there we go. I already did my announcement.
I'm doing mine now, so.
Oh my god, though.
Post that. I'm so hyped. This is great. I have so much happy. Right, everything's good.
Alright, and we've got Solrin and Ree on my end. Wait, fuck, no.
I need to get the thing up. My counter should be at 20, I think. Wait, what should my counter be at? Shit.
I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna put it at 720, and if it's wrong, then I'll just turn it down later.
My counter is fucked, so I will put my counter back up at some point.
Nice.
Where is my counter?
Let me get your Twitch open while I load the game.
I'm not even gonna bother counting today. I'm just
That's
gonna
fair.
fucking.
I can't blame
later.
you. Yeah, I can't blame you. Right. Kali. Twitch. There we go. And we have the Kali Twitch. Excellent.
No, we're not updating right now. We're watching Pix's Twitch so that we can keep an eye on the
chat.
Because
we like doing that. Oh my god, though.
Oh my god, the fucking landing was amazing.
That was so good. So yeah, in case anybody on the YouTube side of things is wondering why we're a bit late today, that's why. Original intention was we were going to start like an hour ago, but the landing happened today, so we said fuck it and went and watched that instead.
Yeah, we did.
Well, Kali watched more of it. I sat my ass down about halfway in. Hey, yes. Yeah, I sat my ass down about halfway through, right before they got to all of the checklist at the side, planted my butt down in the chat that we were in and just started watching. And it's really good as well that they did it in a way that means that even somebody who is scientifically a bit challenged like me, I don't get science very well, like even someone who's a bit scientifically challenged like me, it's great. My blue filter is still on. Hold on, I need to turn that off.
It was so nice though. Like,
it was so good.
The landing was so good.
Yeah, it was so smooth.
Yes, guy was amazing.
Yeah, just the guy in the background just yes. It's just like, yep, that that's about the correct attitude. Our girl Percy made it.
Yep, and that's where I was about at that point too, just grinning like an idiot, just yes.
Yeah, our girl Percy really made it there.
Oh man, she did.
If I get a shiny today, it's getting named some variation of Percy. That's how today is gonna be. If I get if God blesses me with a shiny today, it's getting named Percy in some variation. Obviously, if it's female, I'll be using the actual correct one. If it's male, I'll use obviously the male one.
Yes.
But either way, it's getting named Percy.
I love how the female one is the correct one.
Well, yeah, the robot is female. That's how it works.
That's true. The robot is 100% female. Even NASA says so.
Yeah, which is excellent. So yeah, if we get a shiny today, it's getting called Percy.
Hard same.
Excellent.
Watch us both get opposite shinies.
Morgan Rush, thank you for the follow. Oh, also, speaking of follows, the people who are on my stream get something cool now, hopefully, assuming it's all actually gone through properly. You should be able to see it below the video feed. And yeah, I'm gonna be coy about that shit, because,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Kara, what did you think?
Hellish Pokemon idea? Well, I still have to write the cute one, so go ahead. Hey, Parsley. But yeah, the people on my end anyway, if you look under the video feed, you get something cool.
Let me see. Can I scroll?
Shiny Living Dex? Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, that would make me stab you, to be fair, because I've thought about it, but I'm not gonna.
I have thought about it, and I think I'm actually going to try, at least for everything pre-black too. Yeah, it's real difficult, but it is fun. I'm willing to help, to be fair. If you want to do it, we can do it. We can do it collaborative, because there are no rules against that, as far as I'm aware. That would be neat. But yeah, anyway, in order to stop being coy about the whole thing, guess who got affiliate? Hell yeah!
So yeah, oh yeah, channel points. That's a thing. So I'm gonna probably set that up at some point soon. I didn't do it pre-stream simply because pretty much I finished setting up the affiliate stuff, sat about for a little bit, just eating because I needed food, and then watched the rover thing. So I'll set up channel points probably before Saturday. But hell yeah, we hit affiliate. It's kind of great. It's also kind of hilarious because half of the yeah, you had to watch an ad to see my stream, and it's like yay, but also oh god no. Because that's the situation I'm now in. It's like, on the one hand, yay, affiliate. On the other hand, you all have to watch ads now.
Yeah, that's the one bad thing that I don't like about affiliate.
Only awful thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, Pixpats.
I would literally, if you said that if I ran one ad per stream, or for every like 2 hours that I stream, and if I did that, you wouldn't run pre-show ads.
Yeah,
I would 100% do it.
Yeah, I'd do it
because
in a heartbeat.
I end up taking like one break per stream anyway.
Yeah, and the streams are usually about 2 hours, so it's like, just, you know, do something then. But yeah, everything is cool. Unfortunately, my emote prefix is the worst thing known to mankind, hence why you're currently all having better TTV emotes and not sub emotes. Eventually I'll probably migrate a couple of the better TTV ones over to sub, but until we hit that point, we're keeping them all as better Twitch TV, because, my emote prefix is awful. I hate it. It's like, yeah, sure, Shadow Vulpix is not a common name, like, not an uncommon name, thanks. Just give me a decent prefix, though. Or let me edit it.
Yeah, my prefix is basically garbage.
Yeah, well, mine is fucking the sha, and then I think it's 157. So, you know, it's pretty bad.
Oh, hey, Mega Man.
Hey, Mega Man. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, my emote thing is garbage.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Gushing is
Mega Man, did you see the landing?
Yeah, it was so good. Anyway, but yeah, back to the scheduled gushing. Because holy shit, it was so cool.
Holy shit, that was amazing!
That was really good, yeah. It's funny too, because I didn't originally intend to watch it, because I haven't watched like any of the ones that have gone on before. Like, I've not watched any of the launches or anything that have happened before, because it's not something I was particularly interested in, because I'm like, it's very science-y and I'm not very good with that. But no, they explained it really well. Like, obviously, I think it would have still been cool even if I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but they explained it so well that I was able to keep up with what was happening. Like, even while I'm just kind of sitting there science challenged, and I'm a bit like, I don't know what's happening, but sure. Like, I knew what was going on at least a little, so it was like, hey. We always like that. God, it's so good.
It's so fucking good. Oh no!
No! Fucking work, getting in people's way.
Of watching really cool shit. I mean, you can probably catch, like, the recording or the VOD or whatever.
But yeah, our girl Percy really made it there. It was great.
Oh my god. Everything went perfectly.
Yeah, it ddid. Which was really good too, because like you said at the beginning, I missed that part, but at the beginning they were like listing ways that it could go wrong, I think you said. And then so it's just like, please stop. Don't tell us what could go wrong, just tell us why it's going to go correctly and it'll be good.
Yeah. Or it was really cool because like they even explained like the whole tradition with the peanuts.
That's cool.
Because apparently like they have this superstition tradition with peanuts where they just like pass around peanuts before every landing because like they did it once and everything went perfectly.
I mean, if it's stupid and it works, it isn't stupid, as the rule goes. Like, yeah, sure, it can be dumb as you want, but it isn't stupid. Also, I am once again loading up on caffeine. So, excellent. I'm absolutely...
Yeah, Mace was being super morbid and was being like, and now is when somebody discovers they're allergic to peanuts. It's like, thank you, yes.
Yeah.
The landing goes perfectly, but there's an ambulance at NASA.
Yeah, that would be the situation, to be fair. That would be the crowning moment, wouldn't it? It's just, whoops, somebody has a peanut allergy and we weren't aware.
Yup.
But yeah, Percy has a Twitter. I'm gonna actually be using Twitter now so I can keep an eye on that.
Yeah,
I genuinely haven't looked at Twitter in like basically a year, aside from just looking at stupid stuff from Overly Sarcastic Productions, and it's like, yeah, okay, gotta pay attention to this now, because our girl is on Mars.
I am going to be relying on you for information about Percy, because I am so bad at keeping up on Twitter.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll keep an eye out on stuff then. Sounds like a good plan.
Sorry, I lost the train of thought like 4 times in
that I noticed there. It was like, oops. Yay, Posse's got his little happy person emote. I love that. I love that emote, by the way. It's really cute.
It is.
It's the best. I feel like everything's fucking happened for my Twitch. No, I can. I can see what's going on here. I currently have it open on my phone, so I can see what's happening.
And so, I've got hers open on mine so that I can see hers.
Although very little tends to happen in my chat. Most of the enthusiasm happens in Kali's.
I don't know. Fairlight tends to come over into your chat first.
Yeah, that's true. And there's the whole thing with what happened yesterday night as well, which was a fun story.
Oh?
I'm pretty sure I told you, because I think I said it in the Calicord, didn't I? With Society. At my uni.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so the fun story for that is that some people because Discord shows when I'm streaming, some people from Society found out that I stream, went and found me and followed me, and I'm like, hi! It was just kind of it was one of the stranger moments where it's like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Because all I meant to mention was, like, I brought it up, like, yeah, I've officially, pretty much, because I haven't been in a while, because I've just been a bit flat, because I've been at home and it's been a bit weird. But, like, literally, I sort of went, well, over the last, like, month and a half that I haven't been here, I got official confirmation that I'm completely off my fucking head. And they were like, what? I'm doing a shiny badge quest in SoulSilver. It's like, okay. Throw all of your brain cells out of the window.
You don't need those.
Nah, I'm only a uni student. We don't need brain cells.
That's what... Oh. Excuse me, that's what energy drinks are for.
Yeah, hence the can of Pepsi currently sitting on my desk.
Because I did more grinding than Pix did?
Yeah, Kali did some more grinding. I'm not grinding because I specifically don't want to be overleveled. When you're playing with, like, 1 or 2 Pokemon, you're gonna get overleveled quite easily anyway. So once I catch either Cross... Well, no, they both... If I get them today, they're gonna be Percy no matter what. But Zubat is Cross. I still haven't figured out what Slowpoke's gonna be yet. Once I catch one of those, I'm gonna have to level them up to about level 20 before I go into the gym. But that's not going to be difficult. It'll just mean a bit of grinding. But yeah, when you've got like 1 or 2 or 3, you sort of end up automatically a bit over-leveled because you're not using anything but those. Whereas if you've got, like, later in the game when we start getting to the point where we've got a full team, we'll probably already have most of our base team, and the other Pokemon that we're building up will be like backups. So if we want to get them to the correct level, they'll be dropped with an experience share on them and leveled up.
Yeah, and honestly, I didn't think of that until I was already super over-leveled.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, nope, fuck it, we're not doing anything until we find a shiny.
Plus you're going to have... Actually, I'm going to do a bit of science here. I'm going to use Tackle on one of the Slowpokes just to see... Okay, so yeah, if I use Tackle on a Slowpoke, it does about half health, which means that if I get a shiny Slowpoke, I should be able to catch it still. And because I think level 6 is minimum. It's 6 to 8 in here, I think, isn't it? Or 5 to 7? 5 to 8? It's something like that.
I think it's like 5 to 8.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm gonna do science too. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah. But it just basically tells, and I'll do the same with the
it only does like a third health.
Oh, that's not bad then. Yeah.
Yeah, a Tackle on a level 8 does like about third health.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did less damage than me.
Yeah.
Okay, Zubat gets its ass killed at level 6. So Zubat will get its ass dead, but Slowpoke is fine. Okay, good to know.
Let me see what happens with the Zubat here. Nope, this is another Slowpoke. Never mind.
Food. Food is good. Also, hi, Ree.
Ree!
I really should have set up channel points before I started this. Oh well. I'll do it probably tomorrow during the rest of my fucking about setting things up part, and also catching up to the work, because fun story about that. My goddamn teacher. It was partly my teacher, partly the students, and you are getting channel points. Yeah, the question is if you can use them on anything, because I don't know if there's default things, and at the moment
there's defaults.
There's defaults?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine then. I'll just remember to set some custom ones up tomorrow.
Oh, Zubat, level 6, goes all the way down to like 3 hit points.
Yeah, that's better than what happened with mine. I knocked mine out straight away, so...
Yeah. Why is... Oh, right, because...
Evolved. More damage.
Yes. So it's a good thing I didn't evolve it yet.
Yeah, I'm slightly surprised you're not using the auto run, but okay.
It's because when I use the auto run, it bothers me because I keep forgetting that it's on.
Oh, and you push the button anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, I do that as well, but I don't currently with this. But when I'm playing it on my DS, I tend to. Yeah, also crits are a thing.
Aren't you also doing yours on keyboard?
That is true, yeah. And because the buttons are next to each other, but they're in different places, so...
Right, and I'm doing mine with a controller, so...
Yeah.
I kind of just automatically...
Yeah, that's fair. It just surprised me, because that's... Hey, Septile. Yeah, that's one of the main things that I do in this game, is automatic... Like, the second I get run, I put auto run on, because it's just easier. I still forget and hold the button down on occasion, but it also means that, when I'm not holding the button down, because I'm playing the DS with one hand, I'm still running about places.
That's true. I should probably at least try turning it on. Also, hi, Septile.
Yeah, because at least that way... Yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh my god, Posse.
No.
Posse, no, please. We don't need the fucking Proteans involved in this shit.
I'm 80% sure that's Mass Effect, so we don't need Mass Effect.
It is.
I was about to say, I'm 80% sure that Protheans are Mass Effect, but also I could be wrong, we could be referencing something else.
No, you are correct.
Yeah. I know Mass Effect fairly well, but I know it mostly from, Perchance to Dream. So...
that's a good fucking fic,
That's a good fic. Yeah, that's a good fic. I need to do some fucking fic writing this week, to be fair, because I have done basically nothing. I ended up binging... I ended up binge writing like 2,500 words of a completely unrelated thing on like Tuesday night, and then I haven't written anything since.
I had an idea for a fucking Worm Hollow Knight crossover in which Taylor ends up becoming a 6.5-foot tall mantis lord.
Excellent. We like that idea.
Do we?
We do. Or at least Pix does. I don't know about the rest of us. But this we does.
This we does?
Yes.
I kind of like it too. I just have to actually fucking write the damn thing.
That's honestly the bane of our existence at this point, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's the bane of writers everywhere, like, damn, this idea is really good. Unfortunately, it also means I've got to put pen to paper and write it. Either that or I've got to pay someone else to do it, and that's effort.
I want to read it, but fuck.
Yeah.
I have to write it first.
Yeah. That is kind of the bane of any writer's existence. It's like, hell yeah, I want to read this. Unfortunately, it doesn't exist anywhere, so if I want to read it, I gotta write it.
Yup.
Or persuade
Wait,
someone
Mega Man,
else to.
what were you? What? No. God, no. Please, no. Don't follow my writing.
I mean, I'd follow it. I'd follow that specifically. I don't necessarily know about anything else, given that you seem to be very... Then again, I can't really say you seem to be very vehemently against people following and say that's an excuse, because I'm also vehemently against people following my bullshit and people still do it, so...
So, really.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, like, people still find my shit. Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's fucking good.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, you always think your writing is shit, but that's primarily due to the fact that you have seen it both 1,000 fucking times as you write it, and also you've seen it with all the typos and problems. It's like, yeah, it's not terrible to anyone else because they're seeing the cleaned up final draft for the first time. It's terrible for you because you've seen the 80 drafts before that were written at 3 AM on a cup of coffee. Plus,
like, literally written on the cup of coffee.
At this point, you might as well have done.
Alright, yeah, fine, I'll write one chapter of it and I'll post it, and if you guys like it enough, I might continue.
That's pretty much how I write as well, to be fair. That's why SCW exists. I wrote a plot bunny, people thought it was cute, I had more ideas for it, I continued it, and it became a full story.
The thing is I have, like, the basic premise and 2 scenes in my head, and that's it right
To be fair, that was SCW as well when it first started. SCW, when it first started, had the scene that is posted as Chapter 1, the long scene. It had a scene from the Leviathan fight, which happened completely differently compared to the actual Leviathan fight. And
as you do.
I think one other thing, but I don't remember what it is. Something to do with, like, some plot point from Explorers of Sky that I was going to cart over, but I don't remember what it was. But, like, literally I had two scenes and a half idea, and that was it. And then,
I would like to just banish the stations of canon into the void.
To be fair, I've already done that. Actually, I can't speak about that because that's plot spoilers for not only what's currently posted, but also what's currently in the beta docs. It's that much of a plot spoiler. If I kept speaking on that line of thought, I literally am further ahead than what is currently written in the beta.
Whoops.
Yeah, so that's great. But suffice to say, I thought the stations of canon just get set on fire a while ago. There's something that happens in the last chapter, not the last one in beta, the last chapter, because I have beta docs and then I have one extra saved to my Word document that's not in the beta doc, as like an extra buffer. There's something that happens in that chapter that will not get resolved until after the arc that I'm currently writing, or the main event of the arc that I'm currently writing. I've got the scene written. It's gonna get exported straight to the segment when I do it, but it's literally like it's a passing reference of cryptic that takes up an entire segment of a scene. Or an entire segment of the last chapter that I wrote. So it's gonna be kind of fun, because like I said, that doesn't get resolved until the friggin' ends, like the sort of bridge segment for the next arc. It's my story writing is a train wreck, because I don't even do it in like proper arc format. Like the next arc is technically 3 chapters at best, because it's 3 chapters at best, and at least the first one seems to have ended up becoming less segment 1 of the arc and more mostly screenshots of other people's lives, despite the fact that the last chapter was a PHO interlude.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah, my writing's a train wreck, but I love it even so. I still need to sit down and do the allergy thing though, because that was adorable.
That was super cute, and
it
also
was the
I would
cutest
read the
thing.
shit out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that as soon as I can.
Oh my god. I'm a dumbass, and I just thought of an additional one to add to that.
Okay.
Baby Darkrai who's afraid of the dark.
Oh, that's adorable though. That would also work for a Sableye.
Fucking cute.
That would also work for like
right?
Sableye or something. There's so many like really good ironies.
Like a baby Shuppet who loves their own doll. Who has like their own baby doll or something. It's cute, right?
It's really cute. That's so great. It's baby.
It is. It's baby.
At this point, like, genuinely, I've got 2 scenes, and they're gonna be like, literally, I've got 2 scenes. The first one is Trainer picking up the Cyndaquil with pollen allergies, and the second scene is Trainer, who is currently wondering about Kalos, who now has a Typhlosion, who still has pollen allergies, runs into the Flabebe that also has pollen allergies, and makes them a flower.
Aww.
And that's it. That's the 2 scenes that I've got. So once I have written those, hopefully they'll still be squee-inducing, because I'm gonna write that. Hell yes, give Mickey pats.
Hell yes, we gotta give Mickey pats.
I do that myself, but my dog doesn't spend time around me when I'm streaming, because usually I'm streaming when there's other people in the house, so instead she just pisses off and goes and sits with those, or she sits in front of the wood burner downstairs or something. So it's like, I'd have that as like an option, like feed the dog, give the dog pats, but like, when I'm at home, she's not near me, and then I'm at uni and I don't have access to my dog, so it's like, yeah.
Mickey has been given pats, but he's sulking because he's mad at me, so...
Uh-oh.
I had to lean over and reach onto the Papasan to get him.
Aw, baby.
He's mad at me because he was on my lap during the landing, and I guess I was too loud for him or something.
Oh, poor baby.
And we have a Hydrate from Mega Man.
Yay, Hydrate. Give me a second to get out of this stupid phone call that I don't know why I answered. I'm pretty sure Anthony and some of the others can give, like, battle requests and stuff, and I'm trying to get those, but I'm not. Actually, considering it's a Hydrate, I'm going to actually drink from the water bottle instead of the Pepsi can. Actually, no, considering I need to finish the Pepsi can before I go to sleep at some point, I'm going to drink it now.
That's fair. Oh, hey! I have almond Pocky. I could snack on that.
I need to get back to uni so I can buy some Pocky, because there's some in the on-site shop. It's cheap as shit and it's kind of great.
Pocky's so expensive here. It sucks.
I don't think it's actually legitimate Pocky, but it is like the sort of style of it. I don't really care. It's chocolate sticks basically. They're great.
Of course I already ate all the Pocky you sent me. It was delicious.
Why wouldn't she have? Let's be honest here.
To be entirely frank, that was the first thing I went after.
Oh, that's an idea. Septar's just said in the chat, AZ's Floette, and like how we never got that event, because it was coded into X and Y, but we never got it. If I ever actually manage to play X and Y on here, I'm making that a fucking channel point thing.
Oh yeah?
I will stop and pet the Pokemon in Pokemon Me.
Yes.
There'll be
That's
one for...
good plan.
Yeah, one for pet the Pokemon and one for feed it a Pokepuff, and you can just choose to do that. We end up with an entire stream of me petting the Pokemon and feeding it. playing the mini-games. It's like, I probably shouldn't, because that gives you experience bonuses, and means you get over-leveled really quick. But also, I don't care.
If you play X or Y on your totally legit 3DS...
Yeah.
Do you want to do a challenge so I can play along with you or not?
I'm down for that. Any sort of challenge you want. If we do a badge quest, if we do a shiny badge quest on that, it'll be slightly less painful because they're half odds. So,
we could do a shiny badge quest on X or Y.
Because I actually do have one running, but also I stopped caring about that one a bit. Just don't for God's sake, don't do shiny starters in that game. The resets take 6 years. They're not as bad as Gen 7, but nothing is as bad as Gen 7. But the resets do take a while, so you'll get sick of it quite quick. If you want a shiny starter, wait until you get to the second gym, or you get to your second badge and breed it instead.
Yeah.
It's so much faster.
Want to make it a rule that once you can breed, you have to breed a shiny starter?
Yeah, that works for me. Yeah. Also, hey Dow. Welcome.
Hey Dow! Also, those, the Pocky Sticks that had the cream on the inside were really fucking good, Posse. They made it so that I couldn't give in to temptation and just suck all the cream off the outside.
Excellent.
The matcha ones.
Oh, you know something else that was fun? When I was downstairs? So a bit before the rover thing, just to give some context to the people who were in Twitch but weren't in the Discord thing. When I went down just a bit before the rover, and I was kind of explaining what was going on to my parents, but they were busy watching trash TV, so they didn't end up watching it. But I was explaining that, but one thing that came up was, because we were talking about the new Twitch affiliate thing that I have going on, we were talking about, I don't remember exactly how we got to the conversation, but we were talking about, like, saving money, and I said something along the lines of, because I'm funneling it I'm like doing it in a specific way, and I was like, and it can go to like towards that US trip that we've planned at some point, and they were like, what? And I was like, oh yeah, we planned a trip to the US at one point, and they were like, I thought we were going to Sweden, because they have the plan of, after I finish up with uni, everyone taking a trip to Sweden, because I have friends there. So, that was kind of a thing.
Multiple trips.
Yeah, I know, but they mean like a family trip for Sweden. So like all of us, all 4 of us, assuming we can actually drag the sibling with us. But yeah, so we were talking about that, and that's a thing for sure. But like, yeah, I mentioned that, and I was kind of trying to explain what we'd said about the US trip, and it was like. And my mum was like, so yeah, like you're planning on using your money for that, and like, well, to be fair, kinda, but like whatever comes out of the end of my like 3 years of uni, because I'll still probably have student finance and stuff left after uni, considering how COVID is currently meaning that I'm basically not in my accommodation to the point where I'm actually getting refunds from my accommodation team. Like the weeks that I've not spent there, I'm getting refunded, which is nice. So I was like, well, probably what I'll end up doing after I finish that is, because I'll have to close out my student account, so I'll close out my student account, obviously shifting all the money over, and then start working on, like, trip planning and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, and actually, to be fair, that is quite funny, because it then led to the fun conversation of me explaining, like, we were talking about the rocks and stuff. And well, first of all, I said, yeah, Callie knows some really good rock places, and I was talking about going in to get it, and my mum goes, wait, I thought you meant rock music, not stones. And I'm like, no, I mean actual, like, rocks. The physical object, not rock the music. Sorry. Otherwise, I don't think we'd have been able to get rid of her, because she is very much the person I get my music taste from. But yeah, so that was the first thing, and then the second thing was, I was like, I'm pretty sure Callie knows, like, Callie said something about knowing a place where you can go in and just mine for diamonds, and she went, well, come back with a big one, then. And it was just like, yeah, okay.
I mean, somebody came out with one that was as big as their palm, almost,
oh
so...
my god. And yeah, bug-only challenges and stuff are difficult in that game, because there's not many bug types generally in that game, let alone, like, decent ones.
I have to look that place up again, damn it.
Oops, I did not. Oh, wait, no, I did mean to leave the area, because I need to go and get my apricorn. I forgot about that.
Oh, hey, yeah, apricorn. So I'm a terrible person and have decided to start trying to do a shiny hunt in Black 2.
Okay.
So I haven't actually been doing any, like, shiny hunting
that's
between.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not doing it simply because I like streaming it, but you can do whatever you want. By the way, about the X thing, don't forget, it's going on the back burner of the list behind the Platinum Nuzlocke that I want to do, the Randomizer Nuzlocke. And
hell yeah.
Somebody wants me to do a white 2 challenge. Was that you? I think that was you. You wanted me to do a challenge in white 2.
Did I?
I think so. I feel like it was mentioned. It was mentioned yesterday, but I can't remember.
Yeah. No, that was me.
Yeah, so I'll be doing something. It'll either be Nuzlocke or Shiny Nuzlocke or something stupid in white 2.
Shiny Nuzlocke.
Or, very possibly, I'll beat the entire game first and then play it through it again in hard mode. Because Black and White 2 have a hard mode, so I might just beat the game and play it in hard mode instead.
I don't know why I'm running around in circles in town.
I don't know either. If you're gonna run around in circles, let's at least get back to the place where you get encounters from.
Yeah, it's like, please, Callie, brain. Use your brain. Just a minute,
Can I get in the hole? I'd like to get in the encounters. Thank you. I'm sitting here running in circles myself trying to get into the well. There we go. The well music didn't actually, like... I didn't notice the well music until after I just got back in here.
Nice. I finally figured out how to make Pokegen work.
Yes!
By the way.
Excellent.
Yes.
We like that. We can get our trades.
It took me for fucking ever, but I did figure out how to make it work. So.
That's good. Woo. So yeah, we have achieved that at least. I have so many cups next to me at the minute. Or, well, I have a can of Pepsi, a bottle of water, and like half of a very small cup that's full of Baileys. But it's because it's sitting right near where my mouse is, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get everything about. Because it's just kind of this really awkward like pile of stuff in the corner. Oh well. I feel like this has been a really slow encounter run, but I'm not sure if it's actually been really slow or I'm just going crazy.
I don't know, it feels pretty slow to me too.
Yeah, Zubat is really common in this area. It's actually quite entertaining. Callie is going for shiny Zubat and seems to get a lot more Slowpokes. I'm going for the Slowpoke and seem to be getting a hell of a lot of Zubats. Like, my encounter ratio seems accurate, hers seems reversed. And it's not even like we could jokingly blame version differences because we're both playing SoulSilver.
No, I think we can just blame, let's blame Arceus.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's just blame God.
Yeah, let's just blame God. Not until after the 3rd gym, I think.
Yeah, it's pre 4th gym, but you need 4th gym badge to actually use Surf. That was actually something I looked up when I was talking about Slowpoke, because Slowpoke's 100% if you're surfing, but you need to get to Ecruteak City, beat all of the thing in the Kimono Girls room to get Surf, and then you don't actually get the ability to use it until after Ecruteak Gym. So I'd have to think of a new Gym 2 Pokemon, a new Gym 3 Pokemon, I still don't actually have one for that, and I'd have to also do my Legendary Beast Hunt, which is going to be a bitch, so yeah, no, we're just going for this encounter thing, and if I get a Zubat, so be it.
I know for a fact that if I don't get a Slowpoke here, I'm doing resets for the shiny Lapras.
That's fair. That's also a pain in the ass because it's a Friday only hunt.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, maybe not.
Is it? I thought that's in... No, I'm pretty sure it's 100% in here, and then it's 90 with 10 on the lower level. Because I think there's a lower level in here that you can get 90 with 10 from. But I'm pretty sure it's 100% on the upper level.
It's here!
Yes?
Sorry, no, I didn't get a shiny, but, you remember how I was asking you guys for advice on which wall hanging to get, which tapestry?
Oh, you got it!
One. I got both of them, actually, and the Milo one just got here.
Yes, we like that.
Yes!
The Milo one is so pretty.
The Milo one is great, and I'm gonna hang it in the bedroom right next to my bed because it's a lullaby, and I love it.
It is so great. I did honestly think that was like a t-shirt design when I saw it, 'cause what it looks like to me. It looks like it would work on a t-shirt very well.
Yeah, I looked at it on the t-shirts, and it looked really, really nice.
Wait, shit, there is t-shirts?
Yeah, there's t-shirts. Did you want a link?
Yes.
Okay, remind me after we're done streaming, and I'll grab you a link to it.
Thank you. I'm probably not going to be able to buy one for a while, but it's going on the list anyway.
Yeah, no problem. And the tapestry was actually relatively cheap too, which is great.
Excellent, we like that. Yeah, Friday, the Friday Lapras is in Union Cave. You require Surf to do it. It's in Union Cave, and you have to go through, I think to level 3 through the Surf, but I don't recall. Hey, it's night.
Trail night.
Night is here. Woo.
No, it's still noon.
Technically, it is night for me, but whatever.
Right,
we'll allow both
fair.
of our jokes to happen.
Look, allow me this small measure of asshole.
That's fair. You're allowed.
Wait, hang on. That sounds
Wait, hang
really
on. That was
weird.
weird. You know what? Let's just move along. Move on right across. How you doing, Fail Knight? Welcome.
Yeah, how you doing, Knight?
Welcome. Let's just move along.
The tapestry is all cold and shit.
Woo.
I love it so much.
Excellent. We are all very happy about this situation.
I'm gonna take a picture of it as soon as I get it put up.
Excellent.
So that I can show
Everything
it
is just progressively getting better this afternoon.
I know. There was the landing, and now there's this, and the tapestry got here. Everything is coming up roses.
Now, it's however long, they'll sit forever for what I know, Sceptile. It takes a day to make them, but they'll sit there pretty much forever from what I understand. Although, of course, I was never the person who actually left the Pokeballs for that long.
As far as I'm aware, they do just sit there basically forever, because I am the person who continuously forgot that she had Pokeballs there.
That's also fair. Yeah, what would end up happening for me is I'd put them in, because I was the person who played the game every day, like after I got home from school. So once I got Fly, I'd put them in, bugger off to go play the game, and then the next day when the call came through saying like, hey yo, your Pokeballs are done, I'd just fly back and pick them up.
Nice.
Yeah, vaccinations, we're good with those, we like that. Hell yeah, Ree.
Hell yes!
Ree isn't good.
Ree got stabbed.
Ree got stabbed. We like that.
Ree got stabbed in a healthy way.
Yeah, medically stabbed.
Medical stabbings.
Which could also theoretically apply to surgery, I'm realizing. Or is that not?
Actually.
That might be knifing.
No, that's medical knifing.
Yeah.
Legal knifing.
You got stabbed not by yourself. Yeah, that's also a point.
That is true, yeah. Medical cutting. I think that has some other
That has some connotations, but sure. Oh shit, my phone. Can I get an encounter so I can thank you? Get an encounter so I can pick up my damn phones. That's medical butchery sounds even worse.
Oh my god, medical butchery sounds amazing.
I mean, yeah, but it also sounds even worse.
I know, but consider, surgery, sometimes they are actually taking shit out, which means it is actually medical butchery.
True. A medicinal prick. I should hope there wasn't any pricks involved. They're annoying. People suck. I should hope your doctors were not mean.
Yeah.
If your doctors were mean, then you need to ask for a new doctor.
Yeah.
I hate that, like, you know when you have to go to the doctor and the doctor is just the embodiment of salt.
Ass.
Yeah, they are just the embodiment of, I don't actually want to be in this job, and it's just like, please get out of this room. I want to murder you,
or like
please.
when you go and you see a doctor and they're like, look, I'm the one with the PhD, so I know that you're lying to me about what your symptoms are.
Yeah, that's
you look
that's
fine,
the
get the
one.
fuck out.
Now, I have not actually had that problem yet. Even when I went for my fucking therapy self-referral.
I never do.
Oh, I'll get it eventually. I occasionally have to refer myself for therapy stuff. Like, yeah, no, I'm getting that eventually.
I really hope you don't.
Yeah. To be fair, I honestly love having done my physiotherapy over the last, like, 6-ish... Near enough, actually, it's been nearly a year. But, like, most of my physiotherapy for the last age has been over the, like, voice call and stuff, because, obviously, pandemic. And honest to God, I have never been happier in my entire life. Like, yeah, sure, I still have to worry about looking like shit on camera, but on the plus side, I don't necessarily need to worry about most of my outfit. Just like, throw on a hoodie and it's fine. I've even got an excuse nowadays because it's cold as fuck, so it doesn't matter.
I love the doctors who will look at you and then essentially just tell you that it's all in your head.
Oh, those are fun.
Oh my god. Nothing makes me want to commit a murder more than being told that it's all in my head.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, if they're telling me it's all in my head and it's an anxiety issue, yeah, you're not fucking wrong, but the problem is it's still causing issues.
Right? Well, I'm talking about, like, chronic pain shit.
Yeah. That's also...
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, but why don't you just fucking tell me I'm hysterical like this is the late 1700s, bitch?
Yeah. I diagnose you with being a woman disease. Have you tried not?
Yeah, literally. Oh, Pix.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you like weird medical shit?
Depends. Define weird medical shit.
Like, medical history shit.
Then yeah, sure, why not?
Like, finding out what a fistula is.
Depends. Again, it depends, because sometimes I will be intrigued, and then other times I will regret everything. Oh, those are the even better ones. Those are the best sort.
Oh god, I hate those ones.
Yeah, those are the best sort.
We actually had one of those.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, no, those ones too, Ree. But no, okay, so...
Oh, I've got one for that as well, but I'll let Kali talk first.
What? Sorry.
No, go ahead. Your story has priority. You thought of it first.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say there's this podcast called Sawbones that's actually done by a doctor and her husband who is not a doctor.
Okay.
Who plays this part of a straight man who has no idea what's going on and so asks questions and stuff. And it's a medical history podcast, and it's fucking hilarious.
This does sound interesting. I might have to look this up.
Yeah, the first episode is fucking trepanation.
Oh boy. That already sounds weird as fuck. Let's go. I think I've actually just found a podcast that I might listen to that isn't OSP eventually. On the
want me to grab you a link to that
Well,
too?
yeah, we'll put that on the list as well.
Okay.
Alright, see you, Septile. Sleep well.
Bye, Septile. Sleep well.
Yeah, night.
He's just like, yeah, no.
I'm just looking at night, like, yeah, no, medication in that sort of days was basically just whiskey and drugs, but yeah. And it didn't fucking work. And yeah, actually, now, to answer Ree's story about her bullshit at uni with my own bullshit at uni, so this is going back a few months, to a point where I wasn't streaming, right when I was right at the beginning, and this all pretty much happened in Discord. So you remember I was having that weird heart thing that we were not sure if it was anxiety or if it was like some sort of sugar blood sugar problem. And I went and had a blood test because of that. And at the same time, we were also trying to get me anxiety support from the uni department, right? I believe we actually remembered that entire conversation because I'm pretty sure Ree was the one who went and actually hunted down the fucking link for it because I was being skeptical about even bothering. So yeah, I did the call and everything for that, and I'm going on about this stuff, and I'm like, I mentioned the anxiety, I mentioned that I've had, like a diagnosis from the doctor for it, I mentioned that I was on an online therapy thing, that was sort of okay working-wise, but it wasn't always great, because it was a bit kind of generalised, so, you know, sometimes it helped, but sometimes it really didn't do anything, and it was just a bit, eh. And I'm telling all this, and... I shit you not, they interrupt me halfway through my goddamn sentence to go, is it possible that you're just suffering from a lot of medical anxiety? And I'm like, yeah, it is possible I'm suffering from a lot of medical anxiety. It's called the anxiety. But straight up, they stopped me mid-sentence and went, yeah, so it's probable that you're just suffering from a lot of, like, various health anxiety. You probably need to stop listening to what people are telling you. Maybe go to some of these online workshops, but I don't think you really need anything, and I doubt we're going to be able to get you in with our counsellors anyway, because there's a lot of stuff going on with people at the minute. And then basically that was it. That was the end of the conversation.
Didn't I say I wanted to come across the pond and kick some people's asses for you?
Yeah.
That one?
We probably, yeah. Because I think I did actually tell this story at one point.
Yeah. I still kind of want to kick some ass about that, because that's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, yes, I am suffering from a lot of health anxiety. It's called the anxiety of not knowing what the fuck's going on. It's like, I still went and got that blood test. They told me everything seemed fine. You know, when I remembered to call back. A little bit later. Pix, what were their names? Pix doesn't remember what their names were. That's the worst part. I don't even remember if we actually got... Yeah, the thing is, I don't even remember if we actually got introduced or not, or if I just picked up the fucking call. Like, I can't remember at this point. I probably still have the email, though, so I probably could find out their name. Because they sent me an email with, like, a workshop thing in it. And I think they actually did send me an email reminder about my appointment. So, I'm 80 to 90% sure that I probably could go and find that name. Ree is faintly local. She's more local than you guys, so she could actually come here and kick ass in Kali's stead.
Please do so, Ree, because that is the kind of bullshit that does not need to be in any position of power in a mental health institution.
Yeah, like, I can understand the whole, I don't think we're going to get you in with our counselors because there's a lot going on at the moment, because there is a pandemic. So, like, yeah, fair enough, my weird health anxiety, like, my anxiety would go a bit further down on that list than the people who are, like, actually really struggling, because I can punch my way through my anxiety depression mix combo pretty easily some days. I mean, other days it's just fucking awful, but even then I still get stuff done, I just get less stuff done. So it's like, compared to some of the people that are obviously in that sort of thing, I do have a lot less of a priority, so I can understand that. But straight up telling me, is it possible that you have a lot of health anxiety and then telling me to just ignore what my friends are saying when they're trying to give me nice advice? No.
Especially when your friends also have a really great depression anxiety combo.
Yeah, it's like, when these people know what they're talking about and are giving me advice from this position, it's great. It's like, because I'm pretty sure the entire thing with the blood sugar thing was set off because they had, the people who were giving me that advice had the same problem. So they were like, hey, maybe get it checked out because it might be something to do with this. I mean, there's the possibility it isn't, but it also could be, so why not?
Right.
Pretty much anywhere is less than a day of travel for us, to be honest. Like, you can get basically anywhere less than a day. I went from where I live to Hadrian's Wall in less than a day. It was a shit trip. I was very ill that trip. We didn't actually go to Hadrian's Wall specifically, we were going to Newcastle? Question mark? I think. I was like 6 at the time, so I don't remember this trip. Did I find out anything? Literally the only thing I found out about it was my blood sugar seemed to be fine. That was all that the trip was. But yeah, I was heading north, essentially. I'm pretty sure
also,
it was...
yeah, Posse, avoid that podcast, then.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Don't go looking at podcasts that are going to make you unwell. That's not a good idea. But yeah, I think we were going to Newcastle. Yeah, it was Newcastle because I have an aunt that lives up there. And we were going to visit said aunt. That trip was a nightmare because, like I say, I'm like 6. It was a massive drive that meant we were awake at, like, midnight. We stopped for Burger King at that time because, you know, we've been driving for hours and we needed food. So we stopped for Burger King, and all I remember is I think I got food poisoning from the Burger King. From that trip. Like, that's basically the only thing I remember from that trip. I don't remember why we were visiting my aunt, but I assume it was some sort of christening or something that was going on. I don't remember anything else about that trip aside from we got Burger King late at night and I got food poisoning because of it. Oh, and I think we also had a really shitty kind of hotel at that trip. Or, not a hotel, but the fucking... what's that bloomin'... There's a really specific, sort of, like, overnight stay. Travelling, that's what it's called. I was trying to describe it because I know Ree would know what it is, because I know it's a Britain thing. No, but, like, it's specifically, I think it's called, like, Travelling. It's, like, a purple sign with a moon or something on it. Like, that place. We stopped at one of those, and I remember it being a bit miserable. Like, but it's like that was a specifically, like, that's one of the memories I have, because, like I say, I got food poisoning from the Burger King and ended up throwing up. Premier Inn, that's what it's called. Thank you. But, like, that's pretty much the only thing I remember from that trip. I'm fairly sure it was probably a christening or something, but only thing I can remember is getting Burger King, getting food poisoning, and being unwell. It probably didn't help that I was sleep deprived as shit, because it was the middle of the night, we'd been driving literally all day, and I was one of those people that did not like sleeping in cars, especially because we had TVs. Because we had some of those little, like... Yeah, it pretty much is a motel, from what I understand of what the fuck a motel is. It is literally, you park your car on the car park, you go inside, you grab some rooms.
Yeah, that's pretty much a motel.
Excellent. So at least that'll be one thing that's familiar when I ever end up in the US.
Well, so motels, the rooms, as far as I can tell the difference between a motel and a hotel. Motels, the rooms all have doors that lead to the outside, and it's not, like, inside at all. And a hotel, the rooms all have doors that are from the inside.
Huh, okay. Yeah, Premier Inn is actually a decent thing from... I haven't stopped at one in literally forever, because we haven't gone on a trip long enough to require stopping at one. Because we have a dog now, and the dog doesn't like being left alone. So I genuinely cannot remember the last time we stayed at one. But from what I remember of the last time that we stayed at one, it's not actually that bad. Actually, we possibly stayed at one from a school trip somewhere, or a guide trip or something. Yeah, they're decent enough, which, honestly, is all you really, really want out of that sort of situation, is decent enough Like, I'm not gonna wake up and there's bed bugs or something, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're pretty good. I sort of want to go on a road trip now to end up, like, just sort of the fun of it, but, like, where the hell, like, well, first of all, I need a car. I don't have one of those. But, like, I don't know where the hell I'd end up going, because there's nothing interesting.
Go to France for the day.
I could go to France for the day.
Mm-hmm. You know, if there wasn't
that's
a
fun
pandemic
night.
on.
Yeah, if there wasn't a pandemic, yeah, I could either go to Scotland or I genuinely could go to France for a day, because I just have to drive down to, like, Dover, and then I just take the crossover to Calais, and then I'd end up in France. I can't speak French, so I'd have a bad time with that part of things, and also I'd have to get on a ferry, and I don't do that very well. I get seasick, but that's like a 20-minute trip, it's fine.
The bits right next to the border are probably the bits that's gonna speak the most English.
Yeah, that's true. Cars suck? Yeah, cars do suck. They're not too bad in England from what I understand, but they ain't good on, like, big roads. Yeah, driving does seem really awful, especially when I don't like sitting for too long, really. I have been to Germany twice. We had that conversation last time. Yeah, that is some real bullshit, though, Night, on the whole multi-Twitch thing. But yeah, I've been to Germany twice. I believe we talked about that last stream. Like I say, I've never been to France aside from passing through in the Germany trip, and we didn't stop anywhere. So, France at least trips another European country off my list.
And you could get yourself some nice French shot glasses to go with your German ones.
That's also a good point. I think that's going to be my collectible thing. Like, you know how, like, people get specific things when they go travelling a lot? I think mine's going to end up being shot glasses. I'm not an alcoholic, they just look pretty. They tend to have really good prints. I need to get my Germany ones out at some point and send you a picture of those. That and the dragon. I meant to do that after last stream and then kind of forgot.
Whoops, I forgot too.
Yeah.
Yay for multi-streaming, or multi-chatting the hard way.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm not coming to Texas. I don't want to die. In any situation. I don't want to die because you idiots can't drive in the cold. I don't want to die because you people have stupid heat weather. I don't want to die because guns. Fridge magnets is also a good idea. I didn't sadly get any fridge magnets the last time I was in Germany. I should go though.
That's the name of the fucking cafe. Hard Rock Cafe? Jesus fucking Christ.
Have you been trying to think of
the name of that goddamn cafe for months.
There we go. It's there now.
I'm gonna forget it in 10 minutes.
No, you're not. It's on the VOD now.
Oh, that's a good point.
It'll eventually end up on YouTube permanently. We just need to remember what episode it is. I think this is episode 10, so it's fine.
Yeah, this is episode 10.
That's the only downside I've got currently about being an affiliate. I've got to wait until, like, Saturday to post the VOD instead of doing it on a Friday.
Hard Rock Cafe has good burgers.
Oh, really? Yay! Kara has a 9-month sub.
Baby!
Yay, Twitch baby.
Twitch baby! Thank you for the resub, Cab. 9 full months. Holy shit.
That's really cool. That's terrifying.
Is why it's a baby.
It's been so long. Yep, Twitch babies. We love them.
Yes.
That's really cool, actually.
Have you been to the Hard Rock Cafe up in Salem?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, here we go. The subs begin. We've got Care with a tier 1 sub for 6 months in advance. And Posse's dropping his prime over here as well. Hello, yes. Welcome to... You guys have no sub privileges at the moment because I literally got this sorted out an hour before I started streaming. And didn't bother to actually figure anything out. But hi, thank you for that. Care beats Posse out by a few seconds.
They ruined it. I was gonna sub before we started streaming.
Rip. Yeah, Care officially gets my first bloomin', my first sub. And nice. That's Ree with a prime. Oh, you fuckers have started a hype train. That's not allowed. You guys have actually just managed to start a hype train in my chat on my first time here. That is absurd. Okay, that should be illegal.
Hold up. I'm gonna take a break.
You're gonna take a break and do it as well, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You guys started a hype train on my literal first day.
Yup. You deserve it.
Welcome to affiliate status, I guess. Actually, that deserves the Baileys. Hold on.
Hell yes. Oh, and we've got Prime
Hell yeah.
Kaya. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Yez is also doing subs. Excellent. Everything's going completely insane. God. That's terrifying. That's honestly ridiculous. A fucking hype train just showed up on my first bloody afternoon. I thought it was, honestly, I thought it was funny because like I looked over and I just like I looked at my Twitch, like my thing, because I heard a noise and it's like Care subscribing at tier 1 for 6 months and then immediately followed by Posse with the Prime, and it was just like, Jesus, hello.
Yep. All right, let's see.
Okay, so you put your new Discord over. We'll make sure that you get all your shit together afterwards, like roles and stuff, because we're nice people like that, and that's what the mods are supposed to do. God, that's absurd. You just fucking started our hype train on my first evening. Anyway, yeah, so to go back to what I was saying before, yeah, Van, that's great. That is a good comparison, and I have seen it, but also, like, the fact that you require that sort of comparison or all to know how to drive in snow, and you don't just automatically know, like, just drive slow, is kind of terrifying. Like, there's shit all over the roads. What are you gonna do other than drive slowly? And, like, put something on your tires so that you can actually get through the shit. It's like driving in rain. Oh wait, you're in Texas, you also don't get fucking rain, do you? No. Although, to be fair, Britain doesn't do anything specific for driving in rain either. You just kind of drive because 80% of the time your tyres are already good for that weather. Because Britain is very much used to the whole terrible, terrible weather thing. Just mute myself while I finish off the Pepsi can, because nobody wants to listen to slurpy sounds. Especially not when you can avoid it. Like, if you get to the bottom of the can unexpectedly, then it's slightly more excusable, but, like, no. You don't want to sit there and listen to slurpy sounds if you know that that person could have muted their fucking mic.
It's not fun.
Yeah, rain and fog is basically just called Tuesday here in Britain. Like, that's just what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this later because it's
that's
just
fair.
Not...
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's fine. I'm just sitting there looking at the hype train things that slowly counts down and just being like, you fucking lunatics. Like, okay. Ta-da.
I want to play with the hype train too.
Yeah. It's just funny. It just happened. No, because our weather isn't snow, it's rain. If you want snow, go talk to the Swedes or something. They deal with that.
Or you could talk to us, because I would like your fucking snow, please.
That's also reasonable. I feel like I need to, like, bring out that joke again suddenly. You remember what I said the other day about what my mum said? I feel like I need to repeat that on stream just so people can understand some pure agony.
I don't remember.
Sitting at the dinner table and my mum calling fucking oregano a spice.
Okay.
As in a spicy spice. I'm like,
alright.
There went a bit of my soul off into the aether.
Look, I have some problems with how you fucking pronounce that shit.
Okay. That's fine too.
That's how you fucking say my goddamn state? With an O at the end. Can you not? Please.
No.
God damn it.
Nope. The posse is over there keeping the fucking hype train with bits, apparently. God damn it, guys.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
I got this shit today. Organo, yeah.
It is not. It's oregano.
I'm European. I get an excuse.
You're British, according to y'all.
Fucking hell, posse. How many bits do you have stored up that you're just throwing them at me? God damn it, Kare's done it as well. How many bits do you people have stored to do that? I could blame possies on being ad bits, but no, we're just going to feed me bits as well from Care, who obviously had to buy them because you don't have the ad thing. So it's like, ta-da. What the fuck just happened? Genuinely.
This is called being affiliate.
Yeah, this is called being affiliate. This is called having friends that are really, really scary. That's scary.
Why are they scary? They're amazing.
Yeah, you are amazing. It's absolutely excellent, but also, god damn it, I literally got affiliate today. This is weird as hell. How
Ilrian 999. Welcome. Yes. The first word you read here is German because we are now having an argument about how the fuck you pronounce oregano.
Yeah, oregano.
No, it's oregano.
But yeah, anyway, hello Ilrian. Welcome. My name's Pix. I'm streaming on a different channel, but I'm also here in Kali's stream. You're basically You're basically admittedly getting the same content in both sides. It's just that over on my channel, you get to also witness as people attempt to break me with bits and subs because I got affiliate today, and apparently that's a good excuse to throw things at me. So,
hell yeah, it is.
Two questions. Questions
shoot with your 2 questions.
Oregano is wrong. It's a.
It's aluminum, not aluminium.
It's aluminium.
Well, at least over here, it's not aluminium.
Yeah, it's aluminium over here.
Okay, look, those are 2 completely.
That is a legit shiny, yes, and because Kali said so.
Legit. It is a legit shiny, and it is still a Cyndaquil because I get Swift sooner if I keep it as a Cyndaquil than if I evolve it to a Typhlosion.
Quilava, but Typhlosion, yes.
Quilava.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck the next evolutionary stage is. I haven't played this game in forever.
I feel like we need a shout-out command to explain the shiny badge quest at this point. Because that's what we're doing. Yeah. We're doing a shiny badge quest. 17 shinies because we're taking the shiny Gyarados as a freebie. Your Italian ancestors want words? Well, I'm British. I'm allowed to fuck things up. It's fine. It's what we do. Half of what Britain does is invade places and then just fuck off to do stupid shit. So
invade countries for spices, decide you don't like them, and then fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much. That is essentially the British Empire as a summary. So
fair. We are glad to be your entertainment for this in-flight show.
Honest to God, we really are, because this... We can essentially describe this stream as 2 idiots on their bullshit, and it's not even wrong.
It's really not. We are on our bullshit for 2 straight hours, and it's great.
Yeah, we're 1 hour into that, so we'll be doing another hour, and then possibly even further, depending on how bored we are, to be honest. How bored we are and how much time we have, because I don't care, I'm not going to bed anyway at this point.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Wait, the Italians actually do pronounce it differently? They sneak an eye into it? Oh god.
Oregano?
Okay, fair enough.
God.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna fight in Italian. I'm learning to speak Italian, so I'm gonna have to fight myself at some point.
That's reasonable. What we're looking for? Well, here's the thing. Technically, we're looking for anything. I'm specifically looking... God damn it, Ree. Why the fuck did you just send me $2.80? I'm very concerned. Why did that just happen? Okay, right. Before I get into lambasting Ree about sending me donations, I'm technically looking for Slowpoke. Kali is looking for Zubat. However, we also don't care, so if we get the other one, it doesn't matter. Which is a good thing, considering that Kali seems to be getting more bloomin' Slowpoke than Zubat for a reason, and then I seem to be getting the actual correct amount of Zubat for this area.
Yeah, I seem to be, like, breaking the 15% appearance rate of Slowpoke for some reason.
The game loves you.
It does, which is terrible because I actually did want the Zubat.
Yeah, we can just swap.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
We'll just swap, it's fine.
It's fine.
You can have the inevitable Zubat that I'm probably gonna get in... I'm at 888, so probably another 1,000 or so encounters. Anyway, so back to this situation. Ree, goddammit, why?
Why? Because she says, take my money.
I mean, that's fair, but also why? Also, Yays, what is that emote? What is that?
It's like a teddy bear with angel wings.
It doesn't look like that. Yeah, TV Angel, okay, it doesn't look like that. Also, thank God the hype train died. Yay, everybody got an emote. Everybody share your hype train emote so I can just cry about this. There you go. There's the hype emote. Put my goddamn...
What is the hype emote? Oh my god.
That's
great. I love
that.
That
is
hype
great.
Emote.
Everybody put your emotes in the chat so we can just have a moment of just amazement. Because I'm genuinely concerned about you guys.
Wait, Night. I think I realized why the Slowpoke are coming for me. It's because mentally I too am a Slowpoke.
Fair enough. I was about to say it's because of your bad shiny odds, meaning it takes you forever to get one. But that also is reasonable. Yes, you did miss... Yeah, you missed the train that for some reason they started off on my fucking first affiliate night. I'm having problems looking at my mini feed right now because it's donations and bits and I'm just sitting here like... Why?
You deserve good things.
I mean, sure, I'll accept that. I don't believe it, but I'll accept it. But I'm just confused. I started streaming an hour ago. I've only hit affiliate literally, like... I hit affiliate last night at, like, midnight. They sent me the email at, like, midnight.
That's true. Reed did do it with me, too.
Okay, that's fair. We also broke Kali, so I guess that's just kind of how this community seems to work. Like, this segment of us seems to work like that. We just decide to break the person who just got affiliate. So, reasonable.
Yes.
But yeah, like, I got the email at, like, 12 o'clock last night. I didn't see it till this morning. I set it up after class today, and it was just like, yeah, okay. I had to figure out how the fuck tax stuff worked, and that was, like, terrifying. Yeah, thanks, Knight. Yeah, it was really ridiculous, too, because, like I say, I kind of had a plan this morning when I woke up, and I got to about, like, what even time was it before I turned my computer on? It was, like, 12 o'clock, I think. Like, I got in, like, really late, and I had everything set up, and I was going to do some of my work before class, and then I was going to mess about, and then I was going to have class, and then I was going to chill a bit, eat some food, and then stream. And I had a plan. And then I got to the part of the day where I'm going through all of my catch-up stuff of, like, who posted things overnight, who sent me emails and stuff. God damn it, down 95 bits. Okay, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so I got into my thing, I'm doing all of my catch-up stuff, and I see a bunch of emails on the Shadow account, and some of them are fanfic follows, and then all of a sudden there's an affiliate email, and I was like, I was not expecting that today. I was expecting to be getting that tomorrow, actually, after this stream, because I was pretty sure I didn't have the day count for affiliate status, but apparently I did, so that just kind of happened. But yeah, it was really strange, and it just kind of was like, okay. Alright, whatever, I'll set that up then. It's just the weirdest thing ever. Also, apparently you use your goddamn national insurance number for that, which was kind of funny, because like I say, it comes up with, like, tax insurance numbers or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know what those are, and I don't think we have those in the UK. So, off we go to figuring out what the closest approximate is for the UK, and it's like, yeah, no, just shove your national insurance number in there, it's fine. And I was like, oh. Well, that solves that problem.
Excellent. It's always nice when there's easy answers to this shit.
Yeah.
Also, I'm still sorry for swearing in front of your dad. I didn't realize he could actually fucking hear me.
No, apparently he didn't hear me, but I did, like, because what happened was I plugged in my headset, and then I had one headset pod off and the volume turned up in the hopes that he'd hear it, but apparently he didn't, so it's fine.
Excellent.
But it also doesn't matter, considering that I did actually straight up curse at him during class today. Because essentially...
Oh yeah, how'd that end up?
Yeah, it was fine. He was just a bit grumpy at me. But yeah, pretty much what happened was I was hungry because... So, fun story, I forgot to eat properly today, which explains why I was hungry during class, because I basically had, like, 2 waffles and a cookie thing this morning, and then I had fruit toast at lunch, so I basically hadn't eaten today, and I was really confused, like, why am I hungry in class? So we all went out into the breakout rooms in class, and I was like, right, so we're supposed to be getting work done, but instead what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick 5-minute break so that I can ditch and get food. Is that okay with everybody else in this call? And they were like, yeah, go ahead. So I walked out, went and got a pear from downstairs, refilled my water bottle, and went to the bathroom, and then came back for class. So my dad, naturally, assuming that I wasn't in class because, you know, I just walked out to go get food, walked in while I'm on mic having a conversation and tried to talk to me, and I'm like, can you fuck off, please? I'm in class, and also closed the door on the way out. And it was just like, my attitude is going to get me in trouble one day, but it didn't today, so it's fine. I'm just sitting here looking at my goddamn feed and just crying slightly. I'm not gonna lie. This is great. Today has been a day, man. Alright, see you later, Parsley.
Good luck on your store run.
Yeah, I hope that goes well. But yeah, today has been a day. Because today kind of started a bit weird, and then I got affiliate, and then I went and did some class stuff, and then I skipped a few hours and suddenly it was 4 PM and I had class. And then class happened and it was a bit weird because we'd had some issues with tech stuff that meant that I hadn't done the prep work and nobody else in the class had done the prep work for the lesson, so we all had to mess about with that and it was a bit nerve-wracking. And then I got out and then we had to set up the affiliate stuff, which was a bit nerve-wracking. And then the launch happened and that was really cool, or the landing rather happened and that was really cool, and then now we're here. And that's been my day, so it's been a weird one for me.
God, the landing was so good.
It was so good, yeah.
It was so very good. I honestly feel like it might have been even better if I was high for it. Just like a little bit stoned.
A little bit stoned. Oh dear.
Hey, it's legal here.
That's true. I don't know if it is in Britain because I don't actually pay attention to that sort of stuff because I'm technically a child.
Fair.
Well, I'm barely not a child, to be fair.
Oh, Rhea says it's not legal there.
Rhea says it's not legal. Okay, good.
Yep.
Rhea's the authority on that sort of shit. She knows what she's talking about. Or at least she knows better than me, who's sitting here in a Twitch stream with a glass of Bailey's, because she's technically celebrating.
Yes, Rhea, enjoy your new crown. You are now the expert on these things.
We say expert, we just mean somebody who knows more of what's going on.
Than we do.
Yeah. Although that's not necessarily hard, considering I don't pay attention to the news 80% of the time unless somebody got shot or stabbed in my area. And even then, I usually don't know about that.
Different country.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah, I usually don't know about the shootings or stabbings until somebody else tells me anyway, even when they actually happened in my area. Honestly, the strangest part about it, though, wasn't even the fact that it happened in my area. It was the fact that it was a shooting and not a stabbing. Because guns aren't legal in this country, so the fact that somebody got a gun and shot someone with it was actually more surprising than somebody got attacked in the area. Or, like, hurt in the area. Like, stabbings are actually, like, more common than you'd think, which is worrying. And there's a reason that, as much as I like nighttime walks, I don't do those.
You know, I bet it'd actually be really easy to make something that's essentially a rudimentary shotgun.
Yeah, probably.
Even in, like, not like a handheld one, though, because that would be really easy to just blow up in your hand.
Yeah.
But, well, no, I think there's a word for that, and I think that word is pipe bomb. Never mind.
Why do I have so many PMs suddenly? Who's pinging me? I can't open Discord right now. If somebody's trying to send me important things, you'll have to wait a bit. But I've just got messages and it's just like, yeah, I'm busy, you'll have to wait. Either that or I need a third hand or something so I can get another console out so I can check things. God, today's been weird.
Today has been very weird.
Today, who has been one of the strangest days of this month so far. It's the FBI.
Oh no.
I don't know what the FBI is doing after me. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong jurisdiction.
It's Interpol.
Believable. Something Ace Attorney joke that I'm not sober or sane enough to make at the moment.
Well, you are very parrot-like.
Oh boy.
It's fine. Only Phoenix Wright would think to cross-examine the parrot.
Yeah. God, that was a fucking trip. You know there's a case in Dual Destinies that requires you to protect a whale?
What?
It's the DLC case for Ace Attorney. I think it's MI5. Don't quote me on that, though, because I don't actually know government departments in this country very well. But yeah, no, the DLC case for Dual Destinies has you defending a whale. Or an orca, I think it is.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Oxy's been able to get it to run, which means that we probably won't be streaming it, which saddens me slightly. But, I mean, I'm going to look it up online if we can't run it. Apparently it's best played after Case 2, but I'm definitely going to look it up. It's MI5. Excellent. I like that Yaze knows that better than Ree.
Well,
but
Yaze
also Yaze
Navy,
kind
remember?
of knows what... Yeah, Yaze was Navy, so she probably is allowed... Allowed? She's expected to know what she's talking about. That's the word we were looking for. I know this language, I swear. I'm not tired.
I don't believe you on that one.
That's also fair because it is 10:30 and I am off my fucking head, so...
I think the Baileys might have something to say about that.
To be fair, it probably isn't the Baileys because it is a very small glass and I only had half of a glass, so it's not that much alcohol. I think it's more the combination of caffeine, sleep deprivation, and weird day. And also probably the amusement of the bullshit that just happened a couple minutes ago where you idiots started a hype train.
Yeah, okay, no, that's fair.
I think it's just a combination of a bunch of things crashing me all at once, and then the alcohol is just helping.
But yeah, I get... Just going back really quickly to something that happened about 10 minutes ago.
That's fair.
I get Swift about 3 levels earlier if I keep Boop as a Cyndaquil.
Yeah, I think you said it was something like 28 to 31 or something like that. Or like
something like that, yeah.
27 to 30, something like that. I just remember that I get it before I end up as Typhlosion, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you get yours before you end up as Typhlosion, but I would prefer to have it before I end up as,
Quilava.
Quilava. Thank you!
no problem. But yeah,
this
no,
is
that's
me being
fair.
a dumbass.
No, this is just me being a living Pokedex.
I'm used to remembering this shit. I'm just off my head too, apparently.
It's fair. We got to watch the landing thing earlier, so...
Yes.
Look, guys, I got it right this time. I kept calling it a launch because that's all I think of when we have to watch these things, is I think of them as launches. Because that's usually what they are, so... I just kept thinking of it as a launch instead of a landing, so...
I like watching the launches too, because you can get like real-time video.
As compared to what we had earlier, which was a sim. So, I mean, to be fair, it makes sense, but...
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense,
still
and
cool.
It was really great to watch.
Yeah,
it was a lot more exciting than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it was really good. I think it does also help that we were in like a group chat and all kind of babbling at each other through it, so we all sort of hyped each other a bit. And plus, like, the amount of enthusiasm that you see on the people over there in the command center is great. Like, you know, there was the one guy that was praying, there was the whole pass around the peanuts thing at the beginning. There was like just the one guy that's whispering yes, yes, yes in the background.
Yes! The yes guy. And like the sheer naked fear on some of their faces too.
Yeah, where they're just like, oh god, please.
Please let this work, please let this work, please let this work. We've been trying to do this for 2 years.
Yeah, it's like, this thing has been in space for a year, it needs to land. God, it was good.
Yeah, it was so good. This is just going to be the day of we just talk about Perseverance.
I mean, to be fair, we have talked about other things. It's just that we keep coming back to gushing about good events. We like some good public events that are going on. We like when those happen because, you know, again, pandemic for the last year. So, good events are good. We like that.
Yes. Yes, we do. Alright. Please let me get a shiny today.
Yeah, same, honestly. Oh, that actually does remind me, talking about shinies. Yeah, going back to that original thing, I'd be doing, when we said about the X and Y thing, if we did that, it would go on the list below the Platinum Randomizer and also probably below the White 2 Challenge, but that depends on what I decide the White 2 Challenge is. If the White 2 Challenge is some sort of shiny badge quest or shiny Nuzlocke, it can go after the X and Y thing. We'll do that. We'll do Gen 6 first. But if the White 2 thing ends up just being me playing hard mode, actually, to be fair, it might still go after Pokemon X because I need to play through the entire game once to get hard mode unlocked, and then I have to play the hard mode. So it'd be less. It would probably be more fun to play through it once really quickly to get the hard mode unlocked, and then go back to it again after the Pokemon X, so that at least the story has gone away a little bit.
Right.
So yeah,
I really am enjoying doing this with you. Like, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it's mostly fun because we're doing it together. I think if we were doing it on our own, it would be nowhere near as fun, especially with how quiet our chats are. Like, people do this with, like, really big chats, and they obviously have a lot of fun because they can just glance at chat and there's, like, 6,000 messages every second sort of thing. Like, they can just glance over and talk to anybody they want. Whereas a lot of the time, our chats are quite quiet. So when it's the two of us, we can just kind of babble at each other until one of us gets sick of streaming, which usually takes about 2 hours. But it means that those 2 hours don't last forever.
Right. And I mean, like, I don't mind having a quiet chat, like, at all. Like, I know that our viewers are fucking fantastic and they've got other shit going on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But, like, having someone to just talk to and bitch at or just, like, ramble about stupid shit, like, I could ask you a question about Ace Attorney and set you off for the last 45 minutes of the stream.
Yeah, probably. you probably could. Or, you know, we can go back to the Gen 7 rant from the other week. Like, that was a 45-minute thing where I just rambled.
Please.
Yeah, let's not. Honestly, I'm sick of bitching about those games at this point.
Right?
Like, I'm really surprised that you didn't tell me to shut up at any point during that, because it really was, like, I've gone back and I looked over that video again at one point, and I'm like, I'm surprised that she did not tell me to shut up. I'm surprised that you didn't have me muted the entire time and then just had somebody, like, PM you when I shut my mouth so that you could start talking.
I was actually interested in your opinion and stuff about it. It's just, I'm interested in your opinion about it once, not 6 times.
No, I can't blame you. Posture check.
And we've got...
Everybody sit up straight and stretch a bit so that you don't have a bad back.
Yep.
Always a good idea.
Give me my posture check pillow.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Ow.
Ow? That's a problem.
Ow.
You don't like owls. We don't like ow. We do like me sitting up and dropping my phone, though.
Excellent.
Yeah. We also like my hoodie being a pain in my butt right now because it's warm in my room. Oh well.
Yeah.
I will just deal with it. It's like another 40 minutes until the end of the stream, assuming we don't go long, and it's a hoodie, who cares? If I get too warm, then I just take that and the gloves off. Stretch!
And we gotta stretch!
Stretch! Everybody loves stretching, because, again, not having a stiff back is a great thing. I always forget how weird it is to not be wearing my gloves after I've been wearing them for a while. It's, like, really strange to take them off again, because it's like, where'd the compression feeling go?
Right. It has been 45 degrees all day. Can it please just drop? Please.
That'd be good.
Please, I'm begging you.
I don't know what the
just
temperature
snow.
currently is, but, it's been okay. My problem is it's been nice, but somebody decided to have the heating on all day, so it's been warm as crap in my room because I'm wearing a hoodie.
Oh, and
it's like
another
decent...
Give Mickey Pats.
We've got another Pats, excellent, we love the Pats. But yeah, I've been wearing this hoodie all day, so it's really warm because my desk chair and my desk is right next to the radiator and the window. So the window's open, the sun is hitting me, my chair is black leather, so it collects heat from that as well. So it's like, I end up dying a little bit because
Mickey
I'm like, oh boy.
Mickey doesn't want pats, Mickey wants to lick me instead. Does that count?
Mickey wants cuddles. Mickey wants cuddles and kisses. Mickey is a silly baby.
Mickey is a very silly baby.
If I had webcam, I think, like, if I had webcam for these streams, which I'm not going to because I don't... As mean as this sounds, I don't want to put in the effort to look half decent to have a webcam on. I'd rather just be able to stream where I look like a slob still. Thank you.
Same.
But yeah, if I had a webcam, I'd make that like a bit, not a bit thing, a channel point thing of I have shadow over there. I'd just put shadow on my head for a few minutes. Because that sounds like something I would do.
If I ever had a webcam, it would be pointed exclusively at the dog.
That's also reasonable. Honestly, if I have a webcam, I'm making sure it's not my webcam, I'm making sure it's like a cable camera, and I'll attach it so you can all look at shadow for an entire stream instead.
Hell yeah.
You can just look at my Vulpix plush that sits in the corner of my room. Currently half asleep on the pillow.
I could set it up so that you guys can see my fucking Grim plush.
Yeah, you can all just look at the teddy bears and shit. It'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the same quality as you get from professional streamers that have a proper webcam and stuff, isn't it? You just look at teddy bears.
Why not?
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, we try to do comfy streams. We might as well have plushies and shit.
Yeah. And I have plenty of plushies to cycle out. For those who aren't aware, because of various reasons, I have a bunch of plush toys that sit on top of my wardrobe because we started running out of room in my actual bedroom floor to put the plush toys, and even then I still have more plush toys on the floor in the corner by the bed. I have a lot of plushies. Like, I genuinely could do a webcam thing where I swapped out plushies and I'd probably get through like a good couple of months without needing to put the same plushie on the stream.
One sec, we've gotta give treats to Mickey.
Yes, give treats to the Mickey. I'm going to take a pause and get rid of this stupid hoodie, so hold on.
Alright, Bubby. Do you want a treat? Oh, look at the excitement! Look at the excitement! Did you realize Mommy's gonna be? Did you realize Mommy's gonna be? Here's the problem with that. This is not a treat for Mommy. This is a treat for Karen. This is a treat for Karen. So Karen loves it. There. There you go, baby. Yeah, that's all yours. That's all yours. Go get it. What? Yeah, that's yours. Get it, get it, get it. That's yours. Just for you.
I put my headset back on right as Callie starts cooing at the dog. Good timing, good timing. It's always the best thing when you put your headset back on and the first thing you hear is just a very quiet get it, get it, get it. As we talk to the puppy about his treats. Anyway, I have now gladly escaped the confines of this stupid hoodie. It's so heavy. I didn't realise how like heavy and thick it was. It would have been fine like last week when we had heating problems because we were having some problems with the boiler, which meant the heating wasn't working properly. As in, at all. So, like, it would have been fine that week when it was like everything was dead and cold. but I had a different outfit during that week that had a different jumper. But this thing is so heavy, and it is not made for actually decent sunlight and the radiator. So I have been slightly dying. We are now in instead the world's most boring t-shirt.
So Mickey is now doing the I have a treat dance.
Yay, we love that.
And Mega Man, actually I have been considering doing a VR overlay. I am not sure how to do it, and it means I would probably, because I don't know how to do it, need to commission someone to make me an avatar, unless there is some way that I could do that for free.
There's also something... I pretty much have the similar situation there, but you'd also have to figure out how to actually set that up, which would be probably awkward, and you'd need a camera for it. I don't know if you have a camera for it. You might have one of those, so you'd already skip that step.
Do you need a camera for that?
I think so, because it tracks you, doesn't it?
Because it tracks your movement and stuff, right?
Yeah, so you'd need a camera for that.
Which I don't have.
So that would be another thing. I mean, in my case, I have the webcam camera, so I could, but I don't have, like, a green screen or anything, so it would be really awkward. I don't actually know if you need a green screen thinking about it, but if you do, then there you go.
Vulpix overlay for you.
Yeah, I could.
That would be cute.
Yeah, it would be cute, but again, I'd also have to get someone to commission doing that. So it genuinely would be easier to just get, like, a stand-away camera, plug it in, and show, like, a wall and one of my plushies instead.
Yeah, honestly, it would be a lot easier to do that too. I'd have to go get some of my plushies out of storage though too.
Yeah, like I say, most of mine live at home. Once I moved away to uni again, I would have three. I'd have Brownie the anxiety puppy. I'd have Patch, who is kind of there. He sort of exists as kind of the guardian of travelling almost, because I originally got Patch the teddy bear from Build-A-Bear as a gift the first time I went away from home, like, properly, which is the Germany trip that I went on, which we mentioned last week. He literally showed up in my suitcase. I had no idea he was there until I opened my suitcase for the first time, settling into my room in Germany, and ta-da, there's a plushie
adorable.
there. Yeah, it was really great. So I named it Patch because it's a black and white, like, puppy thing, or, like, puppy-ish bear. So his name is Patch. He's great. And he comes with me when I travel, because that's his role. And then I have Shadow, who is the Vulpix and the one I sleep with, because it helps with the anxiety of that sort of stuff. It's cuddly and it's great. She's wonderful. And like I say, she is named Shadow because my parents got her for me for, I think it was a birthday gift. And they named it after my internet nickname.
Mega Man, maybe. I really don't know the mechanics of how it would work or not. I haven't super looked into it because I kind of assumed it would cost money, and I'm honestly not really making a whole lot, so it was more of a kind of put it off and see later when if I become a little bit of a bigger streamer.
Yeah, which is fair. I'd probably do it for, like, the fun if I had the inclination to do so, but honestly I don't really, because the thing is though, like, those overlays as well, they creep me out a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when we do raids on, like, the streamers with those, I tend to duck out very quickly because those overlays really creep me out for some reason, and I don't know why. But, like, it really distracts the hell out of me, and they're a bit creepy to me. Like, again, I don't know why, because it's not like a thing about, like, oh, it's like an animal on screen. It's not that, but there is just something that unnerves me. I think so, probably. I think it's some sort of uncanny valley thing, because there is just something about them that creeps me the hell out, and I'm just like, Not a fan of that too much, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, part of it is I'm not sure if I want that, because then I'll end up paying a lot more attention to my body language and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've been practicing for so long to really portray body language through my voice instead.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like it would almost be a waste.
Well. Yeah, that's fair. I don't feel like... The thing is I don't talk enough, I feel like, to really do the portrayal thing properly. I'll probably get better at it once I start D&D, because Annabelle is really going to be an experiment in that, specifically because as her entire character requires that sort of thing. Like, that's something of her character, and I've got to be careful what I say here, because I know there are D&D players in said chat, so I've got to be a bit careful. Yeah, so yeah, there's Ree, who
Right, speaking of D&D, we have news that we will not know about scheduling and shit. Oh shit, it's Giz! Hey Giz!
Hey, it's Giz, hello.
We have news that we will not know about scheduling for D&D until March-ish because SD is still stuck on weekends.
Oof.
But they were wondering if maybe a different day would work or if we should just keep trying to wait until weekend shit. So.
That'll be put to vote, I assume.
It will be put to vote. I'm pretty sure weekdays probably won't work, but we will see.
Yeah, that's probably part of it. But yeah, so keeping in mind the fact that Ria's in this chat and thus I can't say much about my D&D character and everything, usually it's King that I'm having to be careful of, so it's strange not to be being like that, but yeah, usually it's King. But yeah, so to keep in mind that a very big facet of Annabelle's character is like the requirement of body language over other forms of communication. So that is something I'm going to have to get a lot better of, and it will probably end up happening by me attaching my headset and standing up and basically acting as I'm talking, which is going to be funny because, like, yeah, I'm basically going to be standing about in my room and doing it that way instead, and basically only stopping so that I can roll the dice, and that'll probably be how I end up practicing it, which will be fun.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like I kind of try my best to get what I'm doing across, but a lot of the time when I'm streaming, pretty much the only thing that's really happening is I'm just sitting here playing the games. I don't tend to, like, I'm very careful not to be gesturing and stuff, and I think does kind of seep into my voice, so probably the most that you get out of things in my voice is you can probably tell when I'm grinning like a loon.
Here's the thing though, I've noticed that when it's both of us, your voice is a lot more active.
Yeah, I think it does help that I am specifically talking to someone as well. Like, one thing that happens a lot in these streams is I'm grinning my head off a lot, and that's partly because of the stories, but also partly just, like, I'm actually talking to someone. Like, it happens when we're in voice chat generally, like, I tend to be smiling quite a bit, so that probably does help.
Come on, puppy. Come on, baby.
Oh, that's cool, Giz. I like that character.
That's a good character. That sounds like a lot of fun, Giz.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I need to try and get better at being a bit more, like, active and cheerful when I'm streaming alone, especially when it comes to, like, because, like, obviously I'm doing Blue Rescue Team solo. I haven't touched that in a while. I'll pick it up eventually, I swear. It's just I've got to get the time to do it at the moment.
Let me guess. Your favorite character was Oriana.
Oh, right.
Aw, that's sad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
that's one thing I'm not looking forward to with Annabelle. I really hope that she doesn't die, because,
Callie knows try why. Not to kill you guys.
Yeah, I know. So I have faith. Try. Yeah, that's the thing. I do have faith that she probably won't end up dead, but oh wow.
Oh no,
that sucks.
That's bullcrap. I'm sorry, Giz.
Honestly, I'm tempted to get out one of my art dummies and, like, work it a bit so that I can just put, like, make an Annabelle's, like, costume for the dummy instead of getting, like, some kind of model. But that would also be effort. So.
Oh right, Ree, I'm still serious. If you want to haul Oriana out of storage for that level 20 one-shot, you absolutely can.
I keep forgetting we're doing that, and I keep meaning to pick up a character or something from somewhere for that, and I just keep forgetting.
I told you I'd make you one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless you don't want me to.
No, I don't mind. It was just I didn't want to put too much extra work on you, considering you're also running the session.
Oh, no. That's not too much work, I promise.
Yeah, to be fair, I have seen some of the bullshit that you're pulling out for the next, well, both for this game and the next game, so it's not like it's, so I'm pretty sure that, yeah, it's not too much effort at this point.
It's really not. Bitch, do it! Seriously, I fucking love her and it'll give me another chance to destroy her utterly.
Excellent, we love that. But yeah, considering it's Callie, like, if it was anybody else that I was playing Annabelle with, I'd be terrified all the time of her dying, specifically for that particular reason that Callie is aware of. But, like, yeah, considering it's Callie running this, I have faith that she probably won't die before I get to troll the fuck out of everyone, which is good.
Oh,
wow,
no,
that sucks.
Giz.
Ooh, the world just went slightly blurry. Sleep deprivation, my guys. Don't do it. Although, to be fair, it's not like I can even call this sleep deprivation. I slept pretty well and decently last night. It's just that it's late.
No, that's true. Oriana's been through some shit. I guess I could be nice to her for a one-shot.
That'd be a good idea. She can have a comfy game.
She can have a comfy game.
This is her retirement plan.
No, her retirement plan is running an orphanage.
This is her backup. I had to come out of retirement to deal with something. Plan.
Well, maybe one of her kids went missing or something. You don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Actually, one of her kids absolutely went missing. Hey, look, Oriana has a reason to join this.
We just figured out a plot hook. Welcome. Twitch D&D workshopping. Yeah, RNGesus just showed up and was like, I'm very sorry about this, but it's time to go.
It was a cursed campaign. Oh no. How was it cursed, Giz?
We do like our cursed campaigns.
Hell yeah, we do.
I keep hearing the shiny sparkles and going a bit crazy, even though I know they're coming way too late for it to be the wild encounter.
Right. What the fuck?
The intro, wow.
Wow.
That's
excuse
the... You know what that sounds like? That sounds like something my brother ran. Oh, my brother told me a fucking story the other day about how he pissed off his DM. It was rather entertaining. So they're doing a bunch of muckabout one-shots in order to kind of play with different characters so they can figure out what sort of classes they like. And literally, he went in, he had to like kidnap or kill like a prince or something. So he's using this character that has like a I think it's called Misty Step. It's some sort of homebrew character. It's basically a teleport thing, and he ends up teleporting in, past the guard shift, getting to the king, kidnapping the king, getting his horse to stay outside of a window and teleporting directly onto the horse. The DM tried to force him back to deal with a dragon or something, so he teleported away again. Something else happens, and he uses some attack where he gets like 5 shots. If you whiff a shot, you can teleport to within a certain distance of where you whiffed the shot, or something. I know, but I mean the class is some sort of homebrew thing. So he fires 5 of them, he aims 1 at his horse and intentionally whiffs it, aims 4 at the wyvern, does like 120 damage and one-shots the wyvern, and then uses the whiff shot to teleport back onto his horse and ride off.
What the absolute fuck?
Yeah.
Please.
I'll get him into Discord at some point to tell the story properly, but yeah, he showed up the other day to tell me that story. Yeah, my brother is the sort of person that ruins lives in Discord because that's what in D&D because that's what he does. He just likes to fuck with people and get away with it.
Oh man, I kind of
it's so
absolutely.
Absurd.
Oh shit, Carib's here too.
Yeah, hi Car. You're still here. You kind of want to hear the story?
No, I kind of want a DM for your brother.
You remember back when he first started the D&D obsession and we were like, I don't ever want to go near a game for this idiot kid. Because all of his characters are friggin' Marvel XPs.
I thought you went to bed, Carib.
Yeah, so did I, to be honest. Also, hi King.
Hi, Carib.
Please don't DM a game for my brother. I'd have to listen to it.
Are you kidding? It would be the same game that you're in.
Oh, please no. Please.
Well, it's not like I have any way of inviting him save through you, so...
Oh, that's true. Oh. But yeah, King does not want to see the end in his games, and I can't blame him. Alright, Kay, good night. Sleep well.
Good night, Kev. Sleep well. I hope you
have
good
thank
dreams.
you for killing me over here, by the way. That's also a thing. Thank you for the murder that you committed over in my stream.
Oh my god, Giz, that's,
Wow.
That's some amazing shit that's happened right there.
That's impressive. Yeah, that sure is a start of a campaign, and King really does not want my brother.
Kara is just over there, just like, I am going to scream myself hoarse if this happens.
Yeah, we don't want him in this
forced
campaign.
To listen to it.
Yeah, maybe a different campaign, but please God, don't put him in the one with Annabelle. I've already told him all about Annabelle.
Oh, okay, well what about the level 21 shot?
More reasonable, I'd allow that. Instead of bonding at the tavern, we bonded in prison. That sounds amazing.
That's great.
Wow.
Oh, Kara doesn't like that idea either.
Yeah, I'm sitting here listening to that protest, and it's like, oh boy.
I don't think Kara likes any of the ideas of the...
Yeah, getting involved in any of our D&D games. To be fair, half his characters are Marvel XPs. So.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I can work with that.
That's the worst part, is the fact that you can. But yeah, he has a tendency, because his problem is he runs a lot of homebrew stuff, And they tend to run with, like, multi-classing and all sorts of things, so if you didn't let him do that, he'd probably get pissed at you.
He can be pissed at me all he wants. If he wants to play, he'll either,
suck it up or piss off.
Suck it up or piss off.
Yeah, but yeah, he runs with, like, a load of, you remember that fucking anime girl class or whatever I showed you?
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Like, that's the sort of website that he gets his stuff from. And he runs, like, a lot of multi-classes and stuff, and it's all a bit of a wreck. That, like I say, that's the reason we don't really want him on a D&D team anywhere.
Yeah, no, that's
also,
fair.
I'm pretty sure that he has a game. Go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just that I'm pretty sure he genuinely has a game going on every day of the week in some format or another, whether he's running it or somebody else is. From the amount that I've heard him playing D&D.
It just sounds like he's got, like, some interesting ways of thinking that I would love to break.
Yeah, the thing is he does have some fairly interesting ways of thinking. It's just that a lot of his interesting ways of thinking rely on things being already broken and he just leverages it.
Right, but I want to see if he can leverage the rules against themselves when they're not broken.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
That would be one hell of a talent that I would love to encourage.
Yeah, it would be fun to see him do something like that, but I'm pretty sure that his talent does come from, well, things are already broken, so let's just see how I can break it further. Rather than, well, things seem to be working, but if I do this, it gets me around this problem.
Right. I like how Ree breaks things where it's like, well, this thing is not broken, but if I use it like this, then it is.
Yeah, like the fucking 24 passive perception.
Oh my god,
which reminds me, I don't know if Ree saw this, but I'm pretty sure Kara did, and I think you did, because I know Kara was around. My brother had one of those, who I legitimately called the second coming of Elenia, because it was that stupid. Because, like, literally,
I remember that.
Yeah, it was between, like, observation bonuses, wisdom bonuses, reliable talent, things like that. He had, like, a 25 passive perception.
Don't you whoops heart at me, my dear.
But yeah, so like between a bunch of things he had a 25 passive perception, so I was like, shit, it's the second coming of Elenia. And obviously then I had to explain who Elenia was, because he obviously didn't know.
But no, like, Ree, I 100% love that you did that, but also I hate that you did that.
You love it as a concept, you hate having to play with it.
Yes and no.
Fair enough.
It means that I have to be a lot more creative.
Yeah.
And I was not prepared for it, so...
Yeah, which is fair. It's going to be interesting, I think, playing with Annabelle, because I'm curious what happens with some of these characters when Annabelle walks into the field. Obviously, I don't know anybody else's characters other than Kara. I know Kara's a little bit, but I don't know anything about pretty much anybody else on the team, so it's going to be interesting to see how people leverage.
I'm interested in the fact that, one of my friends' first time making approved of... Oh no.
Boy. Yeah, that's
Forgive.
Actually, that's the thing as well, King. I'm quite good at that from an outside perspective. Please see Oxy's Ace Attorney archive, where I've been doing that for quite a while. But apparently I'm not very good at it from the inside of things, at least from what I understand.
So it occurs to me, actually, that based on the way that currently Karen, my RP, is going, Bones legitimately may run into Melody before the campaign starts.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This should be fun. Yeah, like, genuinely, I need to sit my ass down at some point in the next couple days and try and make my brain decide to get the Annabelle backstory onto paper, at least in the broad strokes. Because it is there, that's the worst part, is, like, I have an idea of what's going on in the pre-bit. I just need to get it on paper and sent to you so you can look at it and go, yeah, okay, and we can move on to the RP stuff. That's literally
straight up, you can just tell me it if you want.
I mean, yeah, I probably could, to be fair. The thing is I've actually got the start of it written, but it's written really poetically, because the problem is I wrote it via audio. So what I did was I got, I was trying to go to bed, actually, when I wrote it. I was trying to go to sleep, I had the sudden idea, and then I spoke it into my mic, and then like typed it out the next day. So it's written in that really awkward poetic voice that I get when I'm, one, tired as shit, and B, actually speaking my lines. Because my written work is very different from my like spoken work when I'm in that sort of situation. So it's really awkwardly written and kind of over poetic and uses words a couple too many times in a distance.
See, I mean, I can relate to that because I did something similar when I was describing the capital of Marmir. to Ree, where it was like stupid poetic and kind of almost like a lay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very dumb looking, but also I'm kind of proud of it because it sounds really cool.
Yeah. Talking about making characters, I need to sit down and finish the art, because the problem is I do actually have Annabelle's exact outfit in my head. Like, I could go on Amazon probably and get all of the parts that I needed to dress the part if I wanted to. I've got the hat and the certain parts already, so I can already do some of it, but I literally could probably sit down and get everything I needed for her character and like do that. I just need to get the sizes and stuff out of the internet, which would be fun. But like, it's just drawing it, because I can't draw, but I can draw, if that's a sentence that makes sense.
It does, I get you.
I can draw, but I can't draw necessarily well unless... Like, I can do something like your dragon, like the cup dragon that's down there, I can do that perfectly fine. But when I start actually doing, like, people, I can't do people very well, and I can't do outfits very well. So, the piece of art that I've got...
okay.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, the piece of art that I've currently got for it is a bit of a mess, but possibly I'll just use it as a, I don't know, a springboard for a commission someday or something, I don't know. That could be fun.
Yeah, it works.
But yeah, I probably could, like, straight up go to Amazon and just her outfit out of Amazon.
Then again, couldn't you use one of those little thingies that are supposed to, like, the little models to help you with her?
Well, that's the thing. I've got the model, because the drawing I currently have, I used an online generator, like an online version of the, like an online dummy, basically. So,
right.
like, I do have, like, real, like, drawing dummies and stuff, but I used an online one because it was easy to get a picture of. So I used one of those, but the problem is because of the positioning and stuff, it's really stiff and awkward still, so it doesn't look very natural.
Yeah.
Alright, have fun, Giz.
Okay. Have fun, Giz. Thank you for the lurk.
And enjoy your campaign work.
Yeah,
While we sit here talking about D&D, enjoy your campaign work. Hopefully it inspires you. So, like, it's a bit stiff and awkward. It'd probably be better now compared to when I started it. Because I started it quite a while ago, so my drawing skills have gotten a bit better. But I'm still not very good at people. Like, I can draw items and stuff and objects okay. I can't do people very well. But maybe I'll sit down and finish it. Either that, or what's going to happen is in a couple months, instead of a drawing for this character, you're going to get a picture taken of me by somebody else that is just going to be me dressed up instead. It's going to be one of the two. Stay hydrated.
Oh, and we do have a hydrate from Kara and a posture check. Thank you, Kara.
Indeed. I was halfway through drinking when the posture check came through, so...
And a stretch, too.
And I just popped my back. That was good.
I just popped my elbows.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I popped my back because I did that thing where you, like, stretch and you just kind of shove your chest out and move your shoulder blades in at the same time, and it makes that nice little pop in the middle.
I get crunches when I do that. It just goes crunch.
That can... yeah, that's something that can be, like, it can be good, but it also can be like, please don't.
Alright,
see you,
bye, Solren. Thank you for the lurk.
Yep.
I hope you sleep well.
Indeed, sleep well.
God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm excited for the end of this campaign. I'm excited for the beginning of the next campaign. I'm excited for the level 20 one-shot.
I'm excited for the RP. It's gonna be great.
Y'all are gonna have so much fun.
We're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna hate everybody. It's gonna be amazing.
Well, you're not gonna hate everybody. You're just gonna hate specifically me.
It's possible. I think, honestly, my favourite part about this campaign, currently, is the fact that we have genuinely described my situation with Kara is, because I'm so friendly with Kara, we're either going to have a situation where our characters adore each other because we're friendly in real life, or our characters are trying really hard to like each other because we're friends in real life but can't. But these characters cannot like each other.
See, I know exactly how Bones is going to react to Annabelle.
Yeah, that's the best part, is because you know so much about Annabelle and you know so much about Bones that you can predict very easily what it's going to end up like. To be fair, I could probably predict it as well, because considering certain things that I cannot speak of due to binding oaths sworn to the gods, also known as Kali, due to certain things that... You're not... Look, am I wrong in this situation?
You are not.
Yeah, due to those certain binding oaths that I swore, I can't speak of them, but due to things that I am aware of, I'm pretty sure I can accurately predict how these two are going to react to each other as well. But it's like, yeah, I swore an oath not to speak of these things, so I won't. At least not on stream.
The only thing is there are certain things about Bones that may have Annabelle running screaming for the hills.
Excellent. That's going to be the worst part, is it going to actually want to, the disconnect between Annabelle's character and my character is going to, or me as a person rather, is going to be interesting.
It's going to be great. I also think that Annabelle and Melody are going to get along lovely.
Excellent, we love that.
And Bones is going to hate Melody.
Excellent, even better. Suddenly Annabelle has ended up as the go-between between these two idiots.
Bones will hate Melody if Melody does one particular thing that is part of her character.
Excellent. I'm absolutely going to end up with Annabelle being a goddamn peacekeeper between these two, aren't we?
Oh yeah,
That's going to end up being the defining character arc of this season, is we're going to have the heroic trio, and it's just dumb and dumber.
No, because there's also don't forget, there's also James, SD, and Spacey.
Yeah, they can be the other trio.
Well, because
they can be our other three parts.
Bones and James's character are going to get along reasonably well-ish.
Hopefully nothing's going to be on fire.
Melody and James's character are going to get along pretty well. Annabelle and James's character are going to get along decently well.
Well, based on what you currently know of Annabelle and not what I have currently, and not anything to do with the RP stuff, because we don't have that.
Yes. Sorry. Based on what I know of SD's character, everyone is going to love SD's character.
Excellent.
Up until X, Y, or Z happens.
Oh, even better. We like that sort of plot. This is gonna be a round 2 of fucking the I'm going to sell the children thing, isn't it? We love this character. Wait, what?
I still can't believe she fucking tried
Neither
to
can
sell
I.
the kids.
It's been months and I still can't believe that happened.
Wait, what do you think it is, Ree?
Remember DMs, because there are people here who have no ability to do spoilers, so you might want to not post it specifically in the chat.
Yeah, no, that's fair, actually. Well, actually, Ree said that she doesn't particularly care.
That's true. That was a strange sound. I think somebody is being an idiot outside my house again. People can't drive. Living on a main road.
I know, right?
Good combo. At least it's not the 3 o'clock in the morning shitty music.
Oh my god, we have a one that does that too, except for it's midnight. Every fucking night at midnight, this asshole truck goes by with music just so loud it shakes the windows.
Yeah, so we have 2 specific types.
Oh, right! Yeah, no, Ree, I wasn't even thinking of that, but I forgot about that.
We have 2 specific ones. We have the dickhead over the road who drives around with his car windows open and his music blaring. And then we have the pub at the other end of the road that... Okay, to be fair, it's not done this in a while because COVID. Thank God for COVID. Like, that's the only time you're gonna hear that one from me. Thank God for COVID, it shut the pub up. But there were times where that pub was playing, like, karaoke nights or whatever, and you could hear the music clearly from my room. And it's like, I live at the other end of the street.
Christ. Yeah, no, Ree, I was thinking more of one of her personality things that you put in her document.
Oh boy. This sounds like it's going well. Yeah,
so actually there's 2 reasons why Bones would hate Melody.
There's 2 reasons, and depending on what those are, Annabelle might as well then, all things considered. It depends on what they end up being, of course. And it also kind of depends on what her character ends up being, because her character is a bit weird.
I don't think Annabelle will end up hating her, based on what I know of Annabelle so far.
Yeah, my problem with Annabelle is her character's a bit fluxy, because I think it's really easy to say as my defining trait with characters tends to be fix-it-fit characters, almost. Like, I like to be the person who tries to keep people getting along, and I like to be the person who is the bright one, almost, and who reacts reasonably well to most things. So that's kind of what Annabelle is going to have a lot of. She's going to have a lot of that almost but not quite fix-it element to her. Like, that's not to say that she's not going to get, like, upset or angry or anything, but she has the element where a lot of the potential primary thing is that. Which is, honestly, that is a character flaw more than anything, and it is one that I acknowledge in my writing. I tend to do a lot of stuff to do with that sort of thing, because I like... You know, I read fics to be happy, so I read things where the characters are quite happy, and the characters don't tend to have, like, asshole personalities or anything like that. Right. So some of that is definitely going to have ended up seeping into Annabelle, but the problem is her character is going to be a bit fluxy, I think, sometimes, because I've noticed that I've gotten better, admittedly, I've gotten better at it, but over the years I have noticed still that one of my defining character traits when I'm writing is the character is occasionally slightly unstable in characterization, because my inability to keep them from consistently trying to be the happy one is difficult. That was a good sentence.
Would you like me to point out if/when she ever becomes too out of character?
Yeah, if things are going a bit too much out of character, please point that out and I'll do my absolute damnedest to fix it, because I am very much aware that that is a personal flaw that I have, where I will occasionally just fuck up and not be able to keep a character straight.
Alright. I mean, and I do that for Kara too, where it's like, this is a little out of character, are you sure he wouldn't do this instead?
Yeah, because...
Or why... Explain to me why he's doing this, because I don't see the reasons why he would in character.
Yeah, because I've actually got a good example of what I mean by that, going to SEW. This is for the recent beta chapters, like the most recent beta chapter.
Oh, don't tell me then,
because
I haven't caught up.
Yeah,
sorry.
I can just, that's okay, I can just kind of give like a vague semblance of what it is, which is essentially the situation that in the last, like the most recent chapters of the beta stuff, Shadow has been acting in a way that's really kind of out of character, to the point where in the most recent chapter I gave a reason for it, specifically due to the fact that I felt like... Hello, Spin Knot.
Spide Knot.
It took a while. Spide Knot, Spin Knot.
The shiny Cyndaquil took 3,226 resets to get.
Yeah, which wasn't fun.
It was not fun. But yeah, hey, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, thanks for following Kali. Hi, I'm Pix. I'm also streaming. I have a stream somewhere over on the other side of the twitch.tv. I am doing the exact same thing as Kali because we're doing this as a race. My Cyndaquil, which is currently a Quilava, took a lot less than that, but also this particular hunt is going bad for both of us at the minute.
It really is.
Although, to be fair, I have just hit over 1,000, so 1/8.
I have hit well over 1,000. I really need to go back through and count.
You're probably close to 2k, to be honest.
Yeah, something like that.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so in the most recent SEW chapter, I specifically sat down so I could put out a reason for why Shadow has been out of character a little bit in the last few chapters, or in some of the segments of the last few chapters, because I realised, hey, this seems a bit out of character, but I can give a good reason for why it's been a bit out of character, and probably padding it out with
Hey, congrats!
Yeah, congrats. That's really good. That is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Considering what we're doing.
Yeah, what we're doing is a shiny only badge hunt, or shiny only badge quest. Sorry, which means that we have to get a shiny before each gym.
That's the longest part of the game.
Yeah, so that's why we're stuck here in Slowpoke. Well,
yep.
Is
currently
because
running back and forth.
Yeah, we're looking for our second shiny so we can do Gym 2.
So yeah, like, and if I pad it out a bit with some side story stuff, it'll make a lot of sense. It'd probably make more sense, her actions in the last chapters. But I did notice, like, when I was writing it, I wanted her to be working in a specific way. So she worked in that specific way, even though it was a bit out of character. I did have, like, the vague... I feel like saying this is almost an excuse of, well, I knew I was going to be doing this, so it's fine that it was out of character, because it's not. But, like, I did sort of have the vague idea of she's acting out of character because of a specific reason in her past, and I would have probably, like, written background information for it.
Weren't you going to bed?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to be going to sleep. Why are you still here?
I thought you were going to sleep, hon. Kara, I already said I was gonna do a shiny living dex in Black 2.
And I'm willing to work with you on that if you need trades for stuff.
Oh, that would be nice.
It'll be a bit difficult because I don't know how the Wi-Fi is working in that game at the minute, but I could probably still attempt to send you stuff.
Wait, are you talking about, like, my totally legit 3DS? Or...
Black 2, White 2, I don't know if they have Wi-Fi connection anymore. Because obviously they're old games. Wow, that's... Okay, that's fair, Care.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Cab.
But yeah, so to finish out the circle talk on the out of character thing, what I probably would have done originally was she was going to be out of character, and then I would have padded it out with side story instead to kind of explain her characterization in the recent chapters. But I decided it would probably be a bad idea to rely specifically on that, considering that I don't necessarily know when I'm going to get those side story bits done. So I was like, sod it, I'll just put an actual reason in the story as well. Which is something that came up in the most recent posted chapter of the beta docs. But yeah, pretty much what ended up kind of happening was I wanted something specific, and she happened to work with said specific thing quite well, so I wrote her that way without really considering too much whether or not she was out of character until a bit later, basically.
Right.
So yeah, I am well aware that my character flaw is that I can't necessarily keep somebody consistent, because occasionally they will decide how they want to react without my input, or occasionally I will decide how they want to react and they just decide to work with it really well, as compared to... Because, like, you might want Annabelle to react one specific way, and I might necessarily want her to react a way, but she prefers to react some way differently, which isn't necessarily in character to how she should be reacting at the current, like, time. Okay, now see you,
good night, Kev.
Good night.
Sleep well.
Please. Please, God, sleep well. Go to bed.
Yes, I really hope you sleep well.
Yeah. So yeah, like, that's going to be a thing that I'm going to be aware of and hopefully keeping tabs on for Annabelle, but please feel free to shout me out if you think that I'm acting really out of character, because sometimes she will likely just do something that even I don't think is necessarily right, but she's trying to act that way.
Well, oftentimes what I'll do in-game, at least, not necessarily...
Oh, hold on.
Hey,
Eon.
Kev.
Hey, Eon. Hello.
Oh, hey, Eon.
Welcome to the sort of awkward segment where I'm just wondering about doing stupid shit and we're talking about D&D. Yeah, it's a late night because essentially I had class and then I filled out the form for affiliate status, and then we had the rover landing, so I sat down to watch that instead, so we started late, and then I'm just still going, basically, because I'm not bored. So I'm not bored nor tired, actually, so I'm just good to keep going until any time.
This is hitting the hypnotic point for me, though.
Yeah, we are actually about 2 hours in, so this is about the point where we usually stop.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm 5 encounters away from 50, so if you want to finish your thing, then we can do that then.
Sure. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, during the actual game, I will oftentimes straight up just ping people and be all like, look, if something along these lines happens, how will your character react?
Mm-hmm.
So that I can kind of pre-test and see, you know, is this something that I really think is okay to have happen, or something like that, right? You can kind of gauge
out a bit.
Yeah, because it's like, or I'll run it past the players themselves, like, is it okay for me to do this to your character?
Yeah.
Right, like the whole thing with James's character in this current campaign, I straight up asked him about that.
Yeah, that's fair. James in his trench coat.
Yes. James with 4 characters in a trench coat.
Of whom we murdered one of them, because it was convenient.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I prefer to ask, because that way I can kind of gauge how well it'll fit. But on the other hand, sometimes I'll just make things happen, and I really do want that first knee-jerk reaction from the character.
Yeah. Because
I feel like it gives a more honest glimpse into the character themselves, and not necessarily what the player thinks that they should do.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah. So yeah, absolutely do not be afraid to call out my bullshit if you think that I'm bullshitting things, though. That's definitely the one thing that I want out of this. Wow,
yes,
8 hours
the box
game.
that's making everyone nervous.
The box is amazing, I love him. Okay, so I've just hit 1050.
Okay.
And I'm just saving my game now.
Alright, I'm going to get rid of this slip-out. That is too much shiny!
Rip.
No bitterness here.
There is no bitterness at all.
Nope.
There is only spite.
You know, do we have to save if we haven't done shit?
I mean, technically,
no.
yeah,
because it'll do the it'll keep the time.
Yeah, it helps the time, but technically no. But the time is good, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, your box is fucking hilarious.
Slow clap.
I think that's great because that's like half of your primary trait is just the slow clap. It's great.
Yeah. No, avarice is definitely something.
Yeah, he sure is. Oh,
and
boy.
You're gonna love what I have in mind for avarice. Alternately, you're gonna hate what I have in mind for avarice, but it's amazing.
Excellent, we love that. Right, so I'm gonna get this done before we start doing outro stuff. So, Morgan Rush, thank you for the follow. Care, thank you for 6 months of tier 1. Posse, thank you for the prime. Ree, thank you for the prime. Posse for the 50 bits. Posse for the 20 bits. Care for 100 bits. Ree for a 280 donation. And Van for 95 bits. Thanks. That's certainly one way to start off an affiliate segment, isn't it? God, just listing all that out is terrifying. Like, that happened within the space of, like, 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Because you people managed to start a hype train this evening.
By the way, Pix.
Yeah?
Congrats on affiliate.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm honest to God, I didn't ever expect to actually get this far. Like, it was funny because I started streaming like last June and was like, yeah, let's just do this kind of for fun. And then I hit like uni and I was like, shit, you know, I could do an affiliate push. And then I just sort of did. And now I've hit affiliate and I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about when I said I was hitting an affiliate push? I didn't actually expect to get this far. It's cool though.
It's fantastic.
It's
and
awesome.
We're proud of you.
Thanks. Oh boy.
Alright. So shall we do our wind-up shit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Thank you everyone so much for being here. It's been fun. I hope we entertained you with all of our D&D bullshit and all of our general bullshit.
Posse has returned at the worst possible time.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you came back right at the worst possible time. We just spent 45 minutes talking about D&D and now we're trying to wrap up. Sorry, Posse. Also, Kara, that is a dirty, dirty lie. I am not adorable. Let's see. Do we have anyone to raid? We have...
Let's see.
Why don't we raid Tantric Catnip? She is playing Atelier Iris, Eternal Mana.
Let me see if I can find them so that I can do that myself. And Tantric Catnip. Okay. Oops, that's lowercase. I think that's correct. Okay.
Sound good?
That is an invalid username, apparently.
Here, I'll copy paste it to you. That's not it. There you go. What do you need, Bubby? Can you use your buttons to show me?
We love him. We love when the Mickey does this.
What do you need, baby? Use your buttons.
There we go.
I know, you gotta stretch first. What's your buttons? You want up? Come here then.
This is great. Alright, so while Kali is dealing with the dog, thank you everybody for coming along for the kind of standard form Thursday thing plus the what has essentially been an affiliate celebration. I'm glad you've been here. I hope you've enjoyed our regularly scheduled bullshit. Presumably we'll be back Saturday, although that is to be seen further along. I'm probably going to be streaming Saturday, whether or not it's the SoulSilver thing is obviously at least partly down to Kali, because if it's not going to be a Kali stream, I'll probably actually finally get back to playing Pokemon Blue. Blue
I have no
Team.
Problems with Saturday.
Then in which case we'll probably
also,
see this
Posse,
again.
No, nobody caught a shiny.
Yeah, no shinies,
Kev,
unfortunately.
go to bed.
Yeah, Kev needs to go to sleep. We're going off to a raid in a few seconds, so Yeah.
So yeah.
That's that. Yeah,
Thanks,
pretty much.
Everyone.
Yeah. Thanks, people. See you around.
See you around. I'll talk to you all later.
Ta-ta.
Bye.